environmental issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
To say to Jessica Boyle, she called the cops on me again and nothing happened because the cop was on my side. Hey Jessica, I would never call the cops on you for anything unless you were trying to hurt yourself or somebody else. Cop calling is such pussy shits. And it didn't work, so I don't know what your little plan was, but it didn't work. So, guess what? Don't fuck with King Cobra. Let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail. I will never leave you two. I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass. Don't come to my trailer again. You will be banned. I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, let's change scenes and get a little more comfortable. Here we go, folks. Thank you for joining me. Here we are, Thursday night already. Time flies when you're having fun, and we're finally going to get caught up, I think, somewhat with this Von Helton stuff. Of course, not every moment, but I think we got ourselves a good little selection here. Thanks again, Nats and the Pizza, for some highlights. Thank you also to Underhaven. He was able to, or she, sorry, was able to get a, she was able to get the, I guess, a bit of a deleted stream. I missed it this afternoon. I was busy, which is why we're a half hour late. Thank you, folks, for working with me on the scheduling this evening. But, yeah, Underhaven was able to get a clip of a deleted stream where I guess things get a little volatile between JUDUBBZ and the wife. So we'll check that out amongst other hijinks. We got a little bit of King Cobra. We got some emo freaking out. We'll do a little bit of an update over on Shanny's channel. We'll see what's crack-a-lacking over there. And just all around a good time, folks. So if you don't mind thumbsing it up, we're going to get right into it. Wilson had reached out to me as well. He wants to do a kind of on that segment of when he was talking to JUDUBBZ, he wanted to do kind of a throw out a few points. Unfortunately, tonight I didn't have time to squeeze it in and get a StreamYard set up and everything, but maybe we'll do that in the near future and have an open stream of sorts, and we'll give them a chance to run through that. But until then, folks, this is what we got planned for this evening, and I think it's a good little tight show tonight, folks. And third stream of the week. You're welcome. All right, I've done enough yakking. We're gonna get right into it tonight, folks. I got the Heineken right here, ready to go. Let's crack it. Oh, yeah. Crazy Locks, I think he's still missing in action. I think Crazy Locks is still missing out there somewhere. But let's get this going. Oh, yeah. Nice and cold. Summer's not over yet, not in my heart, folks. Oh, yeah. Right there. All right, cheers. Drink them if you got them, folks. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right. Well, folks, like I said, without any further ado, I got something a little special tonight for our musical opener. A karaoke I don't know if many of you have seen yet. Now, I think there was a version of this years ago. This may be a new version. I haven't even really watched it, to be honest with you. But, you know, we do what we can to bring you the most fresh and exciting content, folks. So let's jump into it.
All you got is this moment. 21st century yesterday. You can care all you want. Everybody does, and yeah, that's okay. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're my kind. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. So how do you feel?
I'm lonely,
What you gonna think?
can't fake it all.
And what you gonna do?
Gonna live my life.
So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're my kind. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. So how?
Well, no, folks, I think you've all been spared by a corrupted download.
We'll be right back after these.
Oh, well.
I just get in the tree stand. People across the hill fire up a blower. Now people on this hill over here beside of me, 250 yards away, no, 150 yards away, just start shooting off a pellet gun. Listen. Nowhere I can go in North Carolina without being harassed. Everywhere I go to hunt, somebody's harassing me. Everywhere. A blower and a pellet gun. Hunter harassment is real. And you know the worst part is somebody let me, I'm respectful. If I'm walking around in the woods, I'm quiet, and you can't see me, that's probably not the person that you really want to piss off. You know, that person that's walking around in the woods quietly, and you can't see me, that carries weapons, that's the person you don't piss off. It's just stupid. Because I can be on top of you, and you'll never know I'm there.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I'm not a happy camper. I'm fucking miserable myself.
I'm pretty sure she can use a
Why
toilet.
don't you do gaming videos anymore? Because I'm practically homeless. I don't have a way to sit and film.
You got to be able to sit down in front of.
I thought you just had a room the other day.
But the room, man, I can't sit there and game in it. The people are fucking running around in the house.
There's no privacy where he's at, and
You
he
just go
doesn't
there
even
to
have his
sleep.
own kitchen. So
I just literally go there to sleep and jerk off. That's all I do.
yeah, that's it. Sleep and jerk off. Yep.
I mean, it's a sad state of affairs. I'm a loser.
It is.
I'm a loser.
Find a different apartment or something.
Where? How? I have no ability.
He's not a real Jew. He's actually Gaelic. He's actually a pagan, but he left his pagan roots, and then he wonders why he's getting beat up all the time because he left his pagan roots. He's a Gaelic. He needs to go back to his pagan roots, and then all this bullshit will go away. But he won't do it. So, oh well. We'll be right back after these messages.
America! Hey! I don't give a fuck. Yeah. You two. I haven't gone live in a hot minute, so I figured let's treat the fans to a live video. And I got my phone up and working again. So if you want a Cameo shout out, you know what to do. I had a couple of people who booked cameos when my phone was broke. And so I sent them a free cameo once I got it all up and going. You know what I'm saying? Hope you're all having a fantastic Tuesday. It's after 5 o'clock. I got a whole can of Coors. And I got some of this good stuff, some Old Crow. It's been sitting in the freezer for a couple, so it's got that condensation action going. Just want to say, hey, thank you to all my fans for your amazing support. And I knocked the curtain off. Son of a bitch. Hold up. Check out Customized Girl. I've been uploading new t-shirts. Yes, it's a drinking stream. Rocking this Cradle of Filth t-shirt that I bought at the concert. Thank you very much. Yes, I did place a circle of protection around Trump because people keep trying to assassinate his ass. And quite frankly, I'm sick of it. That's someone's father, dude. You don't like Trump? Then don't vote for him. Exactly. Fuck sickos and long live Ozzy. You goddamn right on that. Kids to me are more precious than rock and roll, and that's just my opinion. Now, if I do smoke in my house, I only do it in my computer room when I close the door and I open the window all the way up so the smoke just gets sucked out. I've been hearing a lot of crap about Jessica, and quite frankly, I'm sick of her bullshit. If she really loved me, she would just back off and leave me alone and give me space. Every time she's come to see me, the cops are always showing up, and I'm just flat out sick of it. And I'll extend an olive branch to Jessica. Not all of it is her fault. A lot of it's my YouTube trolls. But most chicks wouldn't fuck my YouTube trolls because it's like, what do you do for fun? I like to bully this King Cobra JFS asshole. He has Asperger's. He's like obsessed with Danny Filth and Ozzy Osbourne. And just chilling like a rock star villain, man. I got me a big old tall can of Coors, and I got me some Old Crow sitting at the heel of my feet here. And I haven't forgotten about that customer who paid $500 for an autograph wand. I'm waiting for my YouTube money to come in, and I'm gonna make it. She wants purple and green. I haven't forgotten. Yes, going to the dentist is freaking expensive, and luckily I have health insurance. Yeah, I'll consider going to the dentist. And the only reason I let Jessica Boyle in last time is because she had alcohol, and I figured she could be mature about this and not act like her typical psychotic self. And it wasn't fair to my fans that she's begging them to give her a hotel room. That's not fair to you guys. You've already done so much for me, so I'm kind of like, okay, you're going to take advantage of my fans, knowing that I broke up with her and I don't want to see her ass again. Do my teeth hurt? No, they don't. My teeth are disgusting, I will say that. And you would think, okay, if like people are paying for her stupid plane ticket to come see my ass, you think she'd be a little bit more fucking grateful instead of, oh, I want to treat Josh like shit, push him to his mental points. People can give me money if they want to. It's not a requirement. I just appreciate everyone tuning in to watch me drink and shoot the shit, you know? Goodbye. I got that ban button locked. If you're calling me on my phone while I'm streaming, I'm not going to answer. No offense to you, but I'm here for my fans right now. That's what's more important to me than answering my phone. If you don't like it, oh well. Yeah, Cobra in the house. You know what's up. Oh, maybe from this distance, they don't look that bad. But if you go up close in person, they'd be like, ew. When's Jessica coming back? Hopefully never. If she wasn't so psychotic, I could put up with her, but it's too much, dude. I'll say this again. Kids are more precious than rock and roll. Fuck sickos. That old crow is freezer cold. That should be enough. What should we combo it with? How about some of that Beetlejuice Fanta? Pouring ourselves a Beetlejuice combo, which consists of Old Crow whiskey and some Fanta green apple. Oh, that is ice cold. What the fuck did P. Diddy get arrested for? You got me curious. I have to look that shit up now. P. Diddy. Oh, excuse me. This is what I'm saying, YouTube. We need to legalize prostitution for 21 and up, both to receive it and to give it. We're going to be sipping on this combo for a hot minute. 1 second. Oh, it's not my birthday, but thank you. I turned 33 in March. That's the perfect amount of whiskey for a glass. Oh, yeah, that's hitting just right, folks. Goddamn, 6,000 plus people watching. Let's go. Maybe where you're at, but where I'm at, it's 5:37. So I'm an hour ahead of you, bud. If I've gone mainstream, that's pretty cool. Helps out my YouTube channel quite nicely. Yeah, homeboy Scotty didn't die. That's like the oldest Cobra troll joke on the planet. Get banned. And if you want to see more crazy food hacks, what have you, please consider donating to Cash App or PayPal or checking me out on Cameo. Do I have pain in my mouth? No, I do not. No, I do not. The mead is looking excellent. It definitely is fermenting. The foam was spewing through the crack in the lid. And a little bit of it got in the airlock, but it is what it is. We're going to strain the mead on the 26th of September. How did I get rug burns? Honestly, I don't know how that happened. I went like 2-3 days without a cigarette, and I was a grumpy fucking asshole because of it. And then one of my fans gave me some money for cigarettes and beer, and I'm like, all right, now we're cooking. Happy 43rd birthday. Oh, I will be 43 for a long time, you silly goose. I'm not going to answer my phone when I'm streaming, although I appreciate the support. God damn, my phone blowing up. I'll address that situation when I'm done streaming. Oh, there we go. I saw something right there. It looked purple and blue, kind of. There's actually a song that I wrote about my toxic relationship with Jessica and how I don't need that crap in my life. Jessica's not half bad looking. She needs to give herself more credit. I will say that. She's not the ugliest chick I've seen, to be honest. And if she wasn't so mentally insane, I could put up with it. You know what I'm saying? She has a lot of qualities that guys look for. And if she wasn't so fucking crazy, you know. Honestly, I feel sorry for Jessica Boyle. She needs mental help. Like, Jessica Boyle needs to get off the internet, cut down on her drinking, and seek some mental help. Maybe get on some psych medication, you know? You can be mad at her all you want, but at the end of the day, I feel sorry for her, to be honest. And I told Jessica that we broke up. You fucking got me kicked out of my last apartment. Granted, my trolls didn't help the situation, but it all worked out for the better because I got into this sweet house. 3-bedroom house, thank you. And I love this house and the neighborhood I'm in, you know? I'm liking it a lot. And I really appreciate my dad buying me this house. He didn't have to. You know, that's why my dad is solid like that. So this next sip goes out to my pops. And I hope my dad lives a long life. That's what I want. Yeah, I won the lottery. I want to build me and my dad some hot rods. But loose lips sink ships. And she tried to persuade me with her hips and her loose lip. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's metaphors. I'm liking the new album, man. And some of the beats I used are copyrighted. So if I don't get their permission to use it on the album, like, I'm got no problems giving them a cut for their usage of their beats. And if they don't want any part of it, that's fine. And I think, honestly, what I really think is that Jessica Boyle has not had the best of relationships. And on top of that, she's got mental problems, so it fucks with her. She literally told me, and I shit you not, I'm the first boyfriend to buy her jewelry. Just because. You know, because that's the kind of guy I am. If I'm dating a chick for more than a couple of months, I want to buy her jewelry because that's just how I am. And as a guy, I know what chicks like, and I got good taste. And Jessica Boyle absolutely loves her fire opal ring. And that's my go-to because fire opal is pretty. One thing I did like about Jessica is she's also an alcoholic like myself, and I would consider myself to be a high-functioning alcoholic. But I can handle my shit because of my ancestry, thank you. Jessica can't handle her shit. She tried to keep up with me, and it was like, as soon as you piss her off, she would spiral. And all I wanted to do with Jessica was sit down on the couch with some Jack Daniels and watch Tombstone. But no, you can't watch a movie with Jessica because she's got to ask 10 million fucking questions. How do Western guns work? And I'm like, the same as every other fucking gun. Watch the fucking movie. Like, try to, like, appreciate the acting in this movie. Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday's chef's kiss. Nope. Look at that. Last one in the pack. That's quite all right. You don't have to contribute to the cigarette fund, but if you do, it's greatly appreciated. I'll give you a shout. And that's my fault because I gave her the 10 dick and rocked the tactical self. That's just how I would treat any one of my lovers. You know, if I was with a woman that's of age, alive, consenting, cisgendered, and female and non-related, I give her, because that's just it. You know, because women talk, and when they brag about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jessica Boyle's love is more toxic than a venomous cobra. That's the fucking truth, dude. I'd rather get bit by a king cobra than get back with her. Fucking truth, dude. And honestly, I want to apologize to everyone who warned me about her because I thought it was all just people bullshitting with me. Like, oh, we don't want to see Cobra get laid and be happy. No, 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 no. And then when I found out how crazy she was and how deranged and stupid she is, I was like, fuck, people were trying to warn me and I didn't listen because I was thinking with my dick. No, because get this. Like I said, when Jessica Boyle showed up to my house after I told her not to show up to my fucking house, I don't want to talk to you. You're psychotic. Shit's too much. I feel sorry for you. Get some fucking help. She literally was in town for 4 days before she showed up. And it was like, when I called her out on it, she's like, it's not stalking, Josh, because I love you. That bullshit excuse does not work for us guys, dude. If I had my own rehab clinic, I would do it differently. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call it a problem. I'd call it a situation. And I would use positive reinforcement to help people with their addictions. Be like, you know what? You can beat this. The power's in your hands. Power to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, that Cradle of Filth concert was so fucking epic. I had the most amazing time hanging out there. And people were coming up to me at the Cradle of Filth concert, mind you, and going, are you King Cobra JFS? dude, I've been watching your videos for a hot minute. Can I get a photo? I said, yeah, dude. Anything for my fans. And that made me feel a little special. The security guards at the concert are like, who's this King Cobra people keep raving about, you know? And I had my tactical soap on, mind you. I was wearing my Bond #1 and being able to shriek like Danny Filth and match the female vocals and then smelling sexually irresistible on top of it. That's what did it, dude. And like chicks were standing super close to me. They were like, this dude smells good and he seems like Danny Filth. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. You know, being a teenager sucks. Puberty sucks. I went from being rejected by every chick I've liked since the 4th grade to having a harem of fangirls who absolutely worship the ground I walk on and would fuck me in a heartbeat because I'm doing my thing. And that kind of alpha male confidence is what gets the chicks. Do your thing and don't give a shit if chicks want to fuck you. That's the secret. Oh. Yeah. Old Crow. I fucking love Old Crow. If I can't afford Jack Daniels, this is Jack Daniels' cheap cousin, and it'll do with, yeah, whiskey. Whiskey is my favorite alcohol. I'll drink everything else and under the moon, you know, but like whiskey is my favorite. Excuse me. Say what you want about Kid Behind the Camera, but he does not need any more death in his family. He just lost Angry Grandpa and his aunts. And I'm like, it's making me fucking cry my eyes out, to be honest. And I'm like, I hope Jenny beats her cancer. I don't even know Kid Behind the Camera or his family personally, but when I hear about Jenny having cancer, it's his own sister, mind you. It tugs at my fucking heartstrings. Like, I try to think to myself, you know, if any one of my family members, Satan forbid, knock on beer, we're good. You know, if someone I cared about had it, I'd be devastated. I tried to show Jessica the video of Angry Grandpa getting his 55 Chevy as a Christmas gift, and she didn't get it. She did not fucking get it. That video makes me cry every time, dude. Like, oh yeah, we wanted a Cobra drinking stream, and I'm like, oh, you got one. You fucking got one. And I'm like, I'm a fan of Kid Behind the Camera because of Angry Grandpa, you know what I'm saying? So when I hear about Angry Grandpa's kids fucking dying of, or potentially, you know, knock on can, you know what I'm saying? 1 second. This is a wand I made through a website. Oh shit. Hold on to this glorious bastard. And like, yes, this is the King Cobra JFS official wand. The website who made it, absolutely thrilled with my results. Like, okay, Cobra, you're dangerous with a wand. You're dangerous with a wand in your hand. Watch it. Fuck off. This is the King Cobra wand that I made from this. Oh yeah, there it is. Capital K, capital C. That looks glorious. It feels good in the hand, and I feel powerful, and I wield it. And the wood and everything that I chose is just perfect. This has become my new favorite wand. Nothing against all the assholes or anything. It's like, yeah, dude, this is a quality wand. This is quality that I wish I could achieve with my own. I wouldn't expect you to understand. But because of all the fucking assholes who are obsessed with Cobra, and they're obsessed with finding out the answers to life. That's why they do it. It's become my new favorite handcrafted wand. The crafting skills are beyond what I can craft at the moment. I wield this wand and I feel complete and whole. Like I'm about to fuck some shit up magically, you know what I'm saying? Watch where you point that thing, you fucking asshole. I'm not saying the website who makes it has to endorse me, but like if you want a King Cobra wand, I put the link in the description box. Excuse me, comment section. I would order several of these to keep in my collection. I picked literally, what's it called? The hardest wood I could pick. You know what I'm saying? You watch the video, you know what's up. I picked the hardest fucking video. Well, not video, but I picked the hardest wood, hickory. I'm like, make this wand out of hickory. Here's what I want it to look like. And you could carve King Cobra with capital K, capital C into the wand. That'd be great. And they delivered. They did. Harry Potter's not real. And the thing that sucks about it is that Harry Potter is not real. But like, you know what? Magic is real. And there are signs. And maybe I'll endeavor on those signs and let you know what's what. It feels good when you swish and flick. And that's just my opinion, you know. But the King Cobra wand is official. And they're not a sponsor of the channel. They're not. The unofficial King Cobra wand. I made it out of hickory because the website said it was the most toughest wood for breaking, and it's hard to break. And I've already wielded this wand in public, changed traffic lights with it, and done my thing. Y'all can laugh, but magic is real. Otherwise, we wouldn't have chemistry. Think about that. Chemistry is potions class. I know a lot of people are going to watch this video and be like, oh, Cobra's got mental issues. I'm like, we've all got mental issues. This wand is made out of hickory. It's stained ebony. Catch you cool Cobras later.
We'll be right back after these messages.
So, Vaughn, can you explain to me how you think this is illegal? Because this is all like publicly available information. All he did was make a phone call.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. It's the intent. All right. The intent was to do malice. All right. You know, not only that, but it's fucking stalking. I mean, come on. It's fucking stalking. All right. You know, it would be different if he was some kind of LLC that purchases property regularly, you know, like the lady told me in the clerk's office. If he was some kind of LLC company that purchases property as a matter of routine, and that they had been registered with the state of Kentucky for years, and they went and inquired about my property, that's legal, because that's part of their business protocol. Okay, but a lay person, a normal person, an average Joe, cannot just call in and say, "Hey, I want to know about such and such's property," because if the clerk is smart, they're going to hang the phone up in their ear.
Well, why would they have even like talked to him if it was illegal for them to give the information?
Well, that's my hope, is that they hung up in his damn ear. That's what I'm hoping.
I mean, you say that you're gonna like report this to the sheriff, so like
it's none. What part of it's none of his fucking business? Do you not understand? It's none of his fucking business what I do. It's none of his business to be prying into my business. Okay, that's invasion of privacy. It's stalking. And it's a goddamn crime. Now, maybe he's not going to go to fucking Leavenworth, but he's going to still stand in front of a judge. He'll either have to pay a fine, or he might spend a few nights in jail, or both. But he's definitely going to have something done to him, because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of people prying into my personal life. You don't have the right to pry into my personal life. There's nowhere in the Constitution says that a stranger can get into my shit. Nowhere. It's not there. I have a right to privacy. I have a right to be secure in my person. I have a right to redress grievances, but they ain't nowhere in there says you got a right to pry into my shit. It's not in the Constitution anywhere. It's not in the federal Constitution, and it's not in any state constitution. So yeah, I'm going to have his fucking ass put in front of a judge.
He hasn't used that information for anything malicious, and there's not really anything you could do with that information that's malicious. It was just clarifying confusions that have been had in the community, some among fucking trolls, some amongst yourself. Like, you should watch the video for yourself and see what was said before you get all pissed off, man. Like,
you understand that I don't go around prying into people's personal shit. You want to know why? Because I know it's illegal. That's why I don't do it. Because I know it's illegal. And he's going to find out it's illegal. He thinks he can get on the internet and do whatever the fuck he wants. Well, he's in for a big surprise, because you can't.
I don't believe Todd actually did anything illegal. It can piss you off all you want that he's trying to figure out.
We'll leave that up to a judge, won't we? We'll leave that up to a judge.
I suppose so, but I do think that you should at least watch the video before you get all pissed off and threaten legal action on someone.
Well, maybe if he hadn't threatened to do it in the first place, I wouldn't have to do that. Wow, what a concept. If he hadn't threatened to do it in the first place, I wouldn't have to call the Oklahoma State Police and have his ass detained.
Fun. I think any lawyer would just, if they do like 5 or 10 minutes of research on Todd Mallick, will see that he's been trolling Vaughn the entire time.
For years.
But trolling isn't illegal. Like, you have to
it's harassment.
Whoa. What do you mean trolling isn't illegal? It's harassment.
It depends how far you fucking take it. Like,
well, holy shit, my mom and dad are dead. My wife institutionalized.
That's not Todd's fault, though.
We're thousands of miles away from their daddy forever.
Todd had nothing to do with that shit.
With me pretty bad.
He associated with
to do with that shit, man.
I don't give a fuck. He associated with the people that did. And he gave aid and comfort to the people that did.
aid and comfort. Can you like define that to me? What do you
Google
mean
it.
by?
Google it. Just Google it. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and explain the law. I'm so sick of explaining the law.
Okay.
Aiding and abetting. Look that shit up. And yes, it's on the legal books, for fuck's sake. You got to, it ain't on the legal books. The fuck it ain't. Google it, god damn it. It's on the legal books. Yeah. I mean, holy shit. Where do these people get off thinking they can do whatever they fucking want? No, you can't. You can't pry into somebody else's business. No, you fucking cannot. That's invasion of privacy, number one. And it's stalking, number two. When Secular Opinion called down to Hamilton, Ohio, my birth city, and started asking a bunch of shit about me, that's stalking. That is the very fucking definition of stalking.
Well, it would be possibly if it was true, but that never actually happened. I've never once called down to his birth city and tried to get information on him.
Okay? You can't do that shit.
Tomorrow morning, make some calls to his home state.
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to call the Oklahoma State Police and see what my options are. You bet your ass I am. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of people prying into my personal life. And Secular Opinion, I'm looking at you, fuck. Okay? I'm looking at all you goddamn trolls. You pry in my personal life, I'm going to call the state troopers in your state. I'm going to have them fucking come out and pay you a visit. And maybe it'll get up here to leave me the fuck alone. I think after killing my mom and dad, driving my wife insane, getting my kids taken away, getting my goddamn inheritance stolen, I think maybe you've done enough shit to me. Now it's time for me to shit on you. And I intend to do exactly that. Because I have the fucking police pounding on your fucking door every goddamn day if you start making videos about me, or you fucking talk about me, or you do anything about me. I have the goddamn troopers or the county mounties fucking at your door, pounding on your fucking door every goddamn day, just like you did CPS to me. And don't think I won't do it. Don't think I won't do it, motherfuckers, because I will. I will absolutely do it.
They're just trying to get you aggravated.
I don't give a fuck. I'll have them thrown in jail, or I'll at least have them questioned by the police. Guaranteed. And hopefully stand in front of a judge. But at least the police will be knocking on their goddamn door. After about 4 or 5 complaints, the police will be out there in force. They get multiple complaints about a person. They don't just show up with one cruiser. They show up with about 3 or 4. And then they haul your ass away. Okay? So, keep it up, fuckers. Keep it up. I'm done playing with you. I said I was done playing with you, and that's what I mean. You keep making hate videos about me. You keep fucking with my personal shit. I'm going to mess your day up. I'm going to have the police right there at your fucking doorstep. I don't care anymore. I mean, what the fuck have I got left to live for? Oh, yeah, I ain't got shit. I ain't got nothing. So I'm going to fucking make sure you ain't got nothing. Watch and see. This is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
Do you guys want to hear Todd's audio where he calls the county?
You can watch it later.
I'll watch it.
And get to the bottom of all this lien stuff.
Start shopping.
Good morning. I know it's a busy day for you, but I got a couple of questions about the sale that I need to clarify. I've got a representative coming down to buy some certificates today, and I need
no
to
intention
see if
of
there's
actually
a
buying
lot
it.
of five that I'm interested is still up for sale.
Okay, you just need to know if a tax bill's still up for sale.
Yes, it said on the website that some might not be, even though they're advertised, they might not be available for sale. So I've got some questions about the block I'm interested in.
Okay, do you have a bill number or anything?
Yeah, it's bills number 4910 to 4914. They're all under the name Alice Helton.
So 4910, and I talked to her son yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and he thought that he had a payment plan or an extension until the end of September.
Right.
And there is no extension until the end of September. Everything had to be by September the 1st, and he had not paid any partial payments on it.
Okay.
And he did walk in here yesterday, but I didn't talk to him.
Yeah.
And he did not make any payments. So,
That's one thing, yeah.
so I don't know if he didn't have his papers with him, or because he said, and I said, well, what does your papers say? This is when I was talking to him, and what do your papers say? Well, he couldn't find them.
Yeah.
And so anyway.
Okay. Yeah, that was my concern because I was interested in those properties over there on Crane Creek, and I need to call my representative right after I get off with you and see what the deal is with him.
Yeah,
Clay,
yeah, because I don't have anybody.
Okay, well, very interesting. I know you're busy. I'm going to leave you alone. Thank you for helping me, and good luck with your sales morning.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Well, there you have it, folks. Lon, while he may have had a payment plan, he certainly they don't do extensions, but he didn't make any payments. He hasn't made any payments. You heard the first lady say, nope, there hadn't been any payment on those, so they're still available for sale. Vaughn's a liar, folks.
So no, they were not for sale. You're a dumbass, Todd. You're a fucking dumbass. They were not for sale today. The lady told me at the clerk's office they were not for sale. And she told you that I talked to her. So you fucking lied when you said I never went there, you lying fat fuck. You said I never went there. Well, she just told you over the phone that I was there in person. Now, I didn't make a payment because I only had $500 on me. And I needed that to pay my goddamn bills. But she told you to your face on the phone that I was there in person at the clerk's office. I also was at the courthouse as well. Remember, boys and girls, my property is still listed as an estate through the district court.
Did he even call the correct place, or?
No, he called the right place. She said I'd been there. She said I went there in person. It doesn't matter whether there's been payments or not. It wasn't up for sale today. Because if it was, somebody would have bought it, you fucking moron. Nobody bought it. Why? Because it wasn't for sale today. Wow, what a shock.
It was an old ad that
It was an
they're
old
using.
ad when my mom was still alive. I keep telling you that. And you keep ignoring it.
Either way, definitely make some calls tomorrow morning to his home state.
Yeah, we're going to be making some phone calls to your
Make
home.
sure he has a really nice day tomorrow.
Okay, first of all, you just lied to that woman, said you had business in Kentucky, which you do not, you lying fuck. You also lied and said that you represented a company that bought properties. You do not, you lying fuck. Okay, so I'm calling the Oklahoma State Police. I'm going to have your fucking ass arrested. Okay. You don't, first of all, you can't represent people in real estate. You can't do that. That's illegal. All right. That's fucking illegal. I don't give a fuck how you justify it in your stupid little squirrel running mind. You're not a fucking LLC, bitch. You're not an LLC, Todd. No, you're fucking not. You're a goddamn, well, you was a school teacher. Now you work in fucking AutoZone. Okay. And when I tell them up at the courthouse that you're fucking working at an AutoZone and that you're not a representative of an LLC, that's going to be the end of that shit right there. The woman said 3 times, the woman said that you have to be a local in the state of Kentucky. You can't just fucking sit there and call up and say, I'm going to buy people's shit. You can't do that. You have to be registered in advance, months in advance even, is what I was told. You have to be a local representative in the state of Kentucky, and you have to be somebody that they fucking know. Now, she could have shined on Todd because she didn't know who the fuck he was. Okay, she could have told him anything, really, and he would have bought it because she's there. But see, I told these people, I said that Todd would be calling. They already knew in advance you were calling, Todd. I don't know if you were aware of that, but they did. I told the lady at the desk, I said, there's going to be people calling here trying to steal this property, or at least try to, find out information. So they already knew you were calling, Todd. Oh, yeah, they did. Sucks to be you, motherfucker. Like I said, I'm going to be calling the authorities tomorrow. Okay? This is bullshit. You don't have a right to interfere in my personal business. No, you do not. No, you do not. And unless you come up with an LLC or some other kind of real estate business apparatus, your ass goes to jail because you told that woman that you're a representative of such. I heard the video. You played the video for me, you dumbass motherfucker. And now I got a copy of it. Thanks to Cisco giving me the link. I now have a copy of it. And so you try to backpedal, that ain't going to work because I got a copy of the damn video. And so when you get brought up on charges of racketeering and criminal defamation and whatever else the lawyers can find, then I guess you'll realize you shouldn't have fucked with me, right? You don't fuck with people's real estate, okay? Real estate is big money. You don't fuck with that, okay? Clay County is going to take that very seriously. So is the authorities. And since you're in another state, that brings in the FBI, doesn't it? Or are you going to laugh about that too, Toad? The FBI gets involved. You're in another state, motherfucker. That makes it federal. Hadn't thought about that, had you? No, you didn't.
You know what? I need a good public humiliation. That's what I need.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
I just need to be publicly humiliated.
Well, see, here's the funny thing about it. You know, Toad publicly humiliated himself, even on the video, because on the video he says, I lied. I did not lie. The woman said everything I told Toad, but he didn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But if you go back and
Oh,
watch
of course
the
not. Of
video
course
and
he
hear
doesn't
what
wanna
the
hear it.
woman actually said, the woman said that, yeah, I got an extension, which gives me a payment plan, just like I fucking said. But
like
see,
you-
Toad didn't hear that. He heard the payment plan, but he didn't hear the fact that she said that I got an exception, because that's what the payment plan is. The payment plan is the exception. And see, he didn't hear that because he didn't want to hear it. Okay,
Right.
so
He only
lied
wants to
about
hear what
that.
he wants to hear. He only wants to hear what he wants to hear.
Exactly. He only hears what he wants to hear. But see, that was lie number one. Lie number two was when he said that I didn't even go there when the lady told him. The very first thing the lady told him, oh yeah, he was here. Okay, so
Oh, he
Toad
made a
lied
video
twice.
about it? He made a video about it?
He made a video. And you know what I
He made
done?
a video humiliating himself.
And you know what I done? I called the Oklahoma State Police, and they told me some things, and I did some things, and I also contacted my local police here, and I contacted the county. And I've contacted the county attorney's office.
What I got from the video was there's no such thing as an extension. His outstanding account definitely did not have an extension until the end of September, and the lady, as I remember it, said that she told Vaughn this. Also, that they don't accept partial payments unless you're on a payment plan. And if he was on a payment plan, he would have paperwork outlining the payment plan. And he doesn't have paperwork stating that he's on a payment plan. So he has paid nothing on it. Folks, we're right back where we started. There's a lien for sale against the tax debt. That's Von Helton is completely wrong. I don't even know why he's spinning his tires at this point, other than it's Von Helton, right?
Office here, and so we're going to get the ball rolling. Who knows? Maybe good old Toad will be the first one of these fuckers to get thrown in jail. When I tell you don't fucking harass me, that's what I fucking mean, Toad. Don't fucking harass me. Now, as soon as I get off the phone tomorrow with the county attorney, your ass is grass and I'm the motherfucking lawnmower. I'm looking at you, Secular Opinion, because you're next, bitch. I live in Canada. You can't touch me. Watch and see, motherfucker. Watch and see if I can't. You're the ringleader of this
we got someone in the
goddamn
back
shit.
chat. Can you give me the finger to know who you are? Let me see you. Give
You're
me
the
finger.
ringleader of this goddamn shit.
That's
We're
right.
going after you.
And we're going to do a fundraiser next year, folks. We're going to buy that property. Because he ain't going to pay his taxes. He ain't going to pay the third party that buys the taxes. He's going to have more taxes in January. He's going to be in the same exact situation. So we're going to buy it. We're going to have a Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers Festival, an annual. There'll be fair rides. There'll be some bands. You know, be a good time. Camping around Lake Alice. Be nice, actually.
As soon as I take care of good old Toad,
All right, what
here.
are we
Yeah, an
doing?
individual cannot buy these taxes. The taxes. It has to be a business,
Vonapalooza. That's what I'm going to call it.
and it has to be a business that was registered months in advance, and it has to be somebody local that they know that they worked with previously. Okay,
And they have to at least notify you about any.
and they have to be
purchase.
notified in advance. Correct. That's right. Okay. Well, see, none of that shit. You can't just call down there and say, I'm going to buy Von Helton's taxes. No, it don't work that way. And I tried to tell that to Toad. And once again, Toad did not hear what I said. He only heard what he thought I said. And see, that's the thing. But now that lady he talked to on the phone confirmed everything I told him. He just didn't want to fucking hear it. Because, see, the exception is how I got the payment plan. You can't get a payment plan unless you get an extension or an exception or whatever the fuck they call it. That's the only way you can get a payment plan. Okay. So she told him exactly what I said. I said, I got an exception, which gives me a payment plan. And then all I got to do is make a payment. And I intend to do exactly that. I intend to make a payment. I was also correct, and she confirmed that it wasn't on the registry for sale. She confirmed that too, and she also confirmed that I went there in person. Okay, so Todd lied 3 fucking times.
Todd, you called in and made yourself look like an asshole.
Hey,
so
you made yourself look like an idiot.
All right, just before we get into this, just to be clear, payment plan or not, I'm assuming you would do this while you owe the money, not once it's past its delinquency, right? But if you had a payment plan, it would not go delinquent and it would not be sold as tax debt. That's what happens when you don't have a payment plan. That's exactly what happens when you don't have a payment plan and you don't pay. You can't get a payment plan now, Vaughn, past the fact. You claim to be on a payment plan, but you don't even know what the total is. This is how he went all the way to the office and he still doesn't have a total. This is, folks.
Well, I missed all the stuff earlier. I've been busy at work. When can I expect the state troopers to show up?
As soon as I get my call tomorrow from the county attorney.
Oh, I thought you were going to call them this morning, first thing.
I called the Oklahoma State police. They said I have to call my local police. And so I called my local police, and they said I have to call the county attorney. So I called the county attorney's office and left a message for him to get back to me tomorrow morning.
You should have recorded that, see, and then you have some proof you did.
I don't need to record shit. I'm not a YouTube troll. I'm not a YouTube troll. I don't need to record anything.
I will make a confession. I was absolutely wrong when I said no, you didn't go down to the courthouse and the clerk's office. So
you were also you were wrong on all 3 counts. You were wrong that I wasn't there in person. You were wrong that I didn't get an extension. You were wrong that it didn't create a payment plan, and you were wrong that
you thought you had one. All right, Todd, that's enough for you today.
I can't. I'm trying to think of what the other one was. Fuck. But he was wrong that I wasn't there in person. He was wrong that I didn't get an extension. He was wrong that I didn't get a payment plan.
Yeah, he was wrong a lot of.
And then what was the
he's
other
always
one?
wrong.
What was the other one? Fuck.
Oh, someone bought the lien or something.
Yeah, nobody bought shit. It wasn't even for sale. It wasn't on the list. The lady told me flat out, said it's not on the list. And I said, so I can breathe a sigh of relief. She said, yeah, for now. Now, if I don't make a payment by the end of this month, then I got a problem, because then next month somebody could actually come and try to take it. But they ain't nobody going to take it because I'll make a payment by then. Why didn't I pay some? The reason I didn't pay some is because the money I had in my wallet was to pay my bills. However, I will have enough money next month to be able to take care of that. I'll get a payment in there by the end of the month. Don't worry.
But next month is next month, not this month, and you're gonna have bills again, dude. So what he's gonna do is gonna go around the same people that took him 2 months to get rent out of. He's gonna expect them to pay early. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go pounding on doors when he's desperate next week, after he just got the money out of people who weren't paying him. Yeah, this is gonna work great.
Don't you worry. I'll get a payment in there. And
well, you said you didn't want to show your camera.
I got some money. I got some money coming. So as soon as I get paperwork and jump through a bunch of hoops, I should have some money coming, and then I can make a payment. Maybe even just pay them in full, but I'll at least get a payment in there, and then that'll stop all this hullabaloo, and it'll be taken out of the paper and all that good shit.
And how does Todd even know if an officer showed up at his place? He's at work. He can't. For all we know, someone already went and knocked on his door. He wasn't home.
I don't know. All I know is that I called them, and they said contact your local police. And then I called my local police. They said contact the county attorney's office, which I did. And so I'll get a phone call, hopefully bright and early tomorrow morning, from the county attorney's office, and then we'll go from there. Because I mean, clearly this is harassment. Okay, Todd has absolutely no right to call down and start a bunch of shit with Clay County. No, he does not. He does not. And based on prior activity, such as my mom and dad being dead, my wife being driven insane, my kids being illegally seized and then illegally adopted out.
That's right.
My inheritance stolen, and then trying to kill me on at least 5 different occasions. I think I got a pretty goddamn excuse for why people shouldn't be calling down here starting a bunch of shit. And I guarantee you the county attorney and the Oklahoma State Police are going to agree with me on that shit. Because when they find out what happened to my family, they're not going to be too happy about it.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I should have been entitled to make this channel where I could have made money. But no, that Four Eyes, ugly, disgusting little prick by the name of Shiva had to get me demonetized. So now I'm going to purposely live on the government's dime. I'm going to purposely collect food stamps. I'm going to purposely live on your tax dollars. Do you know, Dragonite, one time restreamed one of my broadcasts and made almost $1,200 in super chats? Yeah, Dragonite, stealing my content, one broadcast, over $1,200 in revenue. That could have been mine, should have been mine. Chat and a low life woman over there by the name of Sweeter Sugar, a woman who I can't stand, by the way, asked me, Emo, are you still Team Eric Brandt? Emo, do you support Eric Brandt? And my answer was fuck no. I do not support the 1A community anymore. They're gonna say, Emo, why don't you fucking support the auditors anymore? I don't support the 1A community anymore. So you might say, Emo, why don't you support him? Why don't you support Eric Brandt? See, because the 1A community listened to my faggot trolls and they all turned their back on me. That's right. CFW took a walk off. CFW abandoned me. So when she stopped coming, I unsubbed from her. When PDF stopped coming, I unsubbed from PDF. Okay? That's the way it works. I'm a sub for sub guy. Why should I support a loser fucking community that not one of those motherfucking auditors, not one fucking auditor supports Emo. Not one motherfucking auditor supports Emo. So because all the fucking auditors took a shit on me and left me, I say fuck Eric Brandt. He deserves to be in prison. He had a chance to get out of the 1A community. He wanted to run his fucking mouth. He wanted to run this cocksucker to a judge. He deserves what he got. And every time an auditor from the Denver crew, or when fucking Harvey Freeberg gets assaulted by a firefighter, and Carolina Rodriguez gets assaulted by a cop, I don't shed one tear because these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about me. There's not one fucking auditor that watches my channel. There's not one fucking auditor that supports my fucking channel. So does Emo still support Emo Brandt? I mean, Eric Brandt? Does Emo still support the 1A community? Fuck no. The 1A community can go fuck themselves. Okay? As far as I'm concerned, the 1A community can go fuck themselves. Eric Brandt can go fuck himself. I wasted almost $1,000 fucking dollars to go to fucking Texas, and not one of the motherfuckers that I saw in Texas, not one of the motherfuckers that I saw in Texas talks to me on a regular basis. Not one of the fucking faggots that were in fucking Texas, not one of them, not one cocksucker in the auditing community that was at that fucking Texas meetup. Not one of those cocksuckers comes to my channel. Not one of those cocksuckers are fucking in my live streams. Not one of those fucking cocksuckers support Emo. So to ask me again, sweet as cunt sugar, do I still support Eric Brandt? Do I still support the fucking auditing community? The answer is fuck no. The auditing community can go fuck themselves. That's the way I feel about it. Because not one of those motherfuckers I met in Texas, not one of those fucking motherfuckers that I wasted all that money to go down there to, not one of those motherfuckers talks to emo. So why should I waste my time watching their fucking faggot videos when they don't watch my fucking videos? Fuck the 1A community. I left the 1A community a long fucking time ago. So when an auditor gets fucking assaulted, I don't give a fuck. Oh, the fireman assaulted Harvey Freebird. Sorry, Harvey Freebird, you don't support me, so I don't give a fuck that you were attacked by a fucking firefighter. Oh, Carolina Rodriguez got slammed to the ground? Well, Carolina Rodriguez doesn't support emo, so I don't give a fuck about Carolina Rodriguez. Like I said, not one of the cocksuckers from that Texas trip talks to me. Not one of those motherfucking faggots. Otto doesn't talk to me. He was there. El Jefe was there. Doesn't talk to me. News Now 702 doesn't talk to me. Carolina Fourth Worth doesn't talk to me. The real sovereign citizen that was there doesn't talk to me. Monkey 83 that was down in Texas doesn't fucking talk to me. Andrew motherfucking faggoty Andy Brain that was in fucking Texas doesn't fucking talk to me. And then I go out to fucking Denver and the whole Denver crew, you know, nobody from the Denver crew talks to me either. So that was a motherfucking waste. That was another. Monkey wasted $800 sending me out to fucking Colorado. Monkey, I wish you would have kept your fucking money because it didn't mean anything. Doesn't fucking mean anything. Because not one of the motherfucking Denver crew talks to emo. So I don't give a fuck about auditors anymore. And then you got people like Chuck Bronson that make it worse for everybody else. Why do you think so many departments are fucking encoded now? Because you had fucking Chuck Bronson running around like an asshole in Indiana. Next thing you know, the radios in Indiana got encrypted. Then Indiana made the law where you couldn't be within 150 feet of filming a cop. Why? Because Chuck Bronson being a fucking asshole. So he didn't make things easier for auditors in Lafayette, Indiana, did he? No, he made fucking things harder for fucking auditors.
All right,
then Chuck Bronson goes to fucking
skip through.
shed one goddamn tear.
So I don't really give a fuck about the A1 community. I don't think any of us give a fuck about Eric Brandt or any of these people. I just miss hearing emo rage, so I'm just gonna skim through this.
None of you motherfuckers on that Texas trip talk to me. That Texas trip was a waste of fucking money. After it, I don't waste time doing that anymore. I can't tell you the last time I watched an audit video. I unsub from all the fucking auditors because they don't fucking support me. So that cunt, Sweet as Sugar, wants to know, does emo still support Eric fucking Brandt? No, fuck Eric Brandt. May he rot in jail. May the cocksucker die in fucking jail. As far as I'm concerned, the whole Denver crew, because none of them talk to me, the whole fucking Denver crew can go fuck themselves. The whole auditing crew can go fuck themselves. Because they're not here for me, so why should I be here for them? And you assholes did the same fucking thing to Nemesis. I hear Nemesis talking about all the time. The best time he had in his life was when he went to that auditor's picnic. And not one of those cocksucking auditors that Nemesis met at the auditors' picnic, not one of those cocksuckers, with the exception of Patriots Defense, is the only cocksucker that was there that talks to Nemesis. Nobody else talks to him. And it was the best cookout that Nemesis was ever out. And not one of those cocksuckers speaks to Nemesis. Just like not one of you cocksuckers who was in Rockwell, Texas. Not one of you fucking cocksuckers talked to me. So why should I support a community that doesn't give a fuck about emo? Take your freedom of speech, take your 1A community, and shove it right up your fucking ass. What did I do all day today? You want to know what I did all day today? With the exception of going to Rebels live stream. You want to know what I did today? Instead of wasting time sitting at the fucking computer watching 20 plus fucking hours of auditors like I once used to. You know what I did today? I watched about 10 hours of Steve Wilkos. And then after watching 10 hours of Steve Wilkos, I went to Rebels panel. And as soon as I get done watching this panel, I'm going to go back to watching TV. Because you motherfuckers are not worth my time of me watching you because you motherfucking auditors don't fucking watch me. There's not one fucking auditor that subscribes to my fucking channel. Not one fucking auditor. So fuck it. I don't waste my time. And now because the auditing community doesn't help me out when I need money, I don't care. CFW gets arrested and needs bail? Good! Let her rot in jail because nobody gives me money when I need money! My days of giving to the 1A community are fucking done. I'm not wasting my fucking time with it no more. So, Swedish Sugar, you want to know if I support Eric Brandt, huh? You want to know if I'm still fucking Team Eric Brandt? The answer is no, cunt. I don't support not one of the fucking 1A'ers no more. I've turned my back on them. Why did I turn my back on the one on the motherfucking shelf? You don't like the way I talk about it? Fuck the 1As. Fuck them all. Because there's not one goddamn auditor that was in Texas that talks to me. Okay? There might be 4 of them that I still watch. But the rest of you motherfuckers, my channel, after not giving a fuck for the last 5 years, is the one and only fucking D-Ban. No, D-Ban, you made your fucking choice 5 fucking years ago. Stay the fuck out of my channel. You don't get to come back now. You don't get a free pass. You don't get a start over card. Sorry, bitch. You made your decision when you dumped me 4 or 5 years ago. Don't think you're gonna come back into my room now and we're gonna start being friends again. That's why I booted you the minute I saw you, D-Van. So you know what? Fuck the auditing community. And you know what? There are some people that I still watch. But I watch them on other things. I watch them on other fucking platforms. Why do I watch them on other platforms? Because I don't want to give them a cent of YouTube money. Same thing with NC Tyrant Hunter. I watch him on fucking BitChute just to fuck with his ad revenue on YouTube. No hearing in his fucking hearing now because he got fucking by a fucking siren. Oh, and the fucking fire chief ran his car into Harvey Freeburg. So now he's got a fucked up shoulder and a fucked up back and a fucked up this. Well, if you weren't out there filming, harassing the fucking cops, Harvey Freeburg, you wouldn't have got fucking hurt. See, an auditor is at somebody's fucking church! Or a fucking school. That's right. You don't belong at a fucking church, and you don't belong at a fucking school. And they got a whole crew in California that does that shit. And so I don't watch it. I don't support that shit. And then you got Limo and his son going to post office after post office after post office with a fucking siren. All the auditors can go fuck themselves, in my opinion. Don't come kissing my asshole and expecting me to come back to your channel because you don't give me clicks and views, so I don't give you motherfuckers clicks and views over there, so you lose ad revenue on fucking YouTube community. We said, oh, you did such a good job litigating that case. Why don't you stop your activism in life? Now where is he? Now he's convicted with felonies. Can he become a lawyer now? No, they don't allow somebody to be a member of the bar who's got felonies. Fuck Carolina Perez. Fuck her. Fuck the whole auditing community. The whole auditing community can kiss my fucking ass. Because there's not one of them that fucking support me anymore. So why should I give a fuck about the auditing fucking community? Thank you and good night. Now you have your answer, sweet as sugar. You wanted to know. You had to be an inquiring mind, and inquiring minds wanted to know, sweet as sugar. You got your fucking answer. That's your fucking answer. Don't ask me again.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome to Underhaven. This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those that we report on. Enjoy the show.
I'm gonna go buy one.
Go buy one what?
Cardboard crusher. We gotta find time to crush cardboard.
So Todd, you called in and made yourself look like an asshole.
Hey,
so
you made yourself look like an idiot.
Well, I missed all the stuff earlier. I've been busy at work. When can I expect the state troopers to show up?
As soon as I get my call tomorrow from the county attorney.
Oh, I thought you were going to call them this morning, first thing.
I called the Oklahoma State police. They said I have to call my local police. And so I called my local police, and they said I have to call the county attorney. So I called the county attorney's office and left a message for him to get back to me tomorrow morning.
You should have recorded that, see, and then you have some proof you did.
I don't need to record shit. I'm not a YouTube troll. I'm not a YouTube troll. I don't need to record anything.
I will make a confession. I was absolutely wrong when I said no, you didn't go down to the courthouse and the clerk's office. So
you were also you were wrong on all three counts. You were wrong that I wasn't there in person. You were wrong that I didn't get an extension. You were wrong that it didn't create a payment plan, and you were wrong that
All right, Todd, that's enough for you today.
I can't. I'm trying to think of what the other one was.
That's all I saw, and I was on the show that night.
Turned out to be a big old nothing burger.
It turned out to be a big
well,
old
maybe
nothing
it
burger.
is. Todd's the one that's going around saying the house is being sold, but I don't know, dude. Around here, dude, if you don't pay your taxes when they're fucking due, the house is sold the next fucking day at a tax hearing at the courthouse. It's done via computer or in person. You stand there and hold a fucking card up and say, "Oh, I'm bidder number 25." You know why I know that? 2 houses on my street so far this year have been sold for taxes. Because people are fucking
Solar,
broke.
but there's what you don't know is that there's a
Junkies
long
don't own
drawn-out
fucking
process.
houses and hold jobs down,
All right,
Jess.
here's the ex-wife. She's here. The ex-wife is here. The ex-wife.
Sorry
is
about
here.
your fucking husband, though, too, but I don't believe that.
The
'cause you told
ex-wife
me
is here.
You
Hold
told us
on.
you weren't married.
All right, Solar. All
Said you
right.
weren't married. Well, John, you never been accused of something like that and have 20 people get a hold of you. It's fucking irritating, bro.
Yeah. Get that ring, John. Get that ring. Get that
First
ring.
of all, I was asking as a normal person. I asked you one time. I said, "Hey, Solar, I heard that you were strung at like it was a joke. Like I didn't even know if it was
Well, okay, I'll
true."
tell you what. Who told you that? And then I'll be a lot. I'll go off
but
on them. Who told you that?
I don't know
Who
the
told you?
names. I know that people said that you had
You made it up.
problems with
Well,
pills.
what? Okay. Well, what? Okay. What video was it from?
I have no idea. You know how the internet works.
Comments.
What do you mean you have no idea? Was it Secular's video? Was it
It's in the
Toad's
comments.
video?
I
Was
don't
it
have
Blue
that
Haven?
kind of
Whose video
memory
was it?
Somebody
I have-
contacted me while I was at fucking work, and I went into a complete fucking rage because there was all these people messaging me about it. People that actually
Jesus.
hate your guts, Jess. That's what's funny about it. People
Wow,
that say
Actually,
what a shock! They tried to get you fired.
I heard that you were sober
You want to talk?
through, I don't know, you had trouble with it.
Lawyer? Everything going?
And I was just asking kind of like, I hope that's not true what I heard. I didn't know it would cause you any trouble. I've never done anything malicious towards any of you guys to deserve that kind of hate.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Yeah, I think that was completely blown out of context. And I have never said anything negative about Solar. I don't know if that became like a great big huge problem, like he's saying it went to his work.
Yeah, how last
Like,
only one day?
I don't have the
I try,
time
and the next day.
in
the
my
reason
life
it
to do that.
the reason it hit a fucking nerve was because it was on the anniversary of my brother shooting up dope and dropping over dead in my floor downstairs.
You said it.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he was my best
I
fucking
didn't
friend.
know
man.
you. And I'm really sorry, Solar. I always thought you were cool.
No, it fucking wrecked. It
It's not
fucking.
like I don't
it put,
have it.
I left.
To
It
become
fucking had
a
me so
fat
mad. I'd have to
fucking
leave work and
bitch
start throwing
and
shit.
go to hell. That's
I'm just an
crazy.
all-around nice guy.
Well, now you know.
Jesus. Well, I'm sorry, Jesus.
What happened?
That's that's really, really dark stuff. And I'm really
Here
sorry
he
that
fucking is.
happened.
He looks exactly like me. We were fucking like twins. He's fucking dead. That's all I
Wait a
have
minute.
left
The
of
one
him.
that had the bad leg?
So you know what
No,
it's
that's
like
my
to lose
other brother.
somebody.
You don't want to go anywhere? You want to go out to eat?
Solar.
Just
Your brother
fucking-
that has
it was
the
the wrong
bum
date,
leg,
man. It
he's
was
not
a
around
bad-
anymore?
Huh?
No, he's around. This is my other brother, dude.
Oh, your other brother.
I have
okay.
4 fucking brothers, Vaughn.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I'm
This
not a
one was
YouTube
my
troll.
best friend, bro. I
I'm
tried
not a
to
YouTube
fucking
troll.
revive him, bro. You have no idea what I went through.
Actually, I do.
You want
because
the
I
X?
got a
The
friend
X is
named
here.
Mike
Hold
high
on,
in my
guys.
arm, so
No,
yeah,
you
I
don't.
do.
Hold on. The X is here. I need to chance for a question.
John, show it to everybody. Make her get on video, John. I got to see this.
Make her go on video for what?
Make her get in the car. Come on.
You
So
wanna
we
come
can
sit in the
see
car?
her.
See her for what?
Let's see her.
He'll why don't you
Let's
why don't
see
you
her.
why don't you humiliate me instead? Why don't you say something that will humiliate
I want
me?
to
Will
see
that
the
make you
girl
feel
that
better?
brought a fucking
Hold on,
imam
Dan,
into your
shut up.
house
Dan,
and fucking had
Dan,
you
hold
thrown
on.
out.
Dan, hold on. Why don't you say something to humiliate me? So say something to the people. Make you feel better. Make you feel better. Humiliate me.
Why'd you divorce poor John?
No, you want to humiliate yourself.
She said God will
And
humiliate
people
me.
wonder why I got
That's
into
all right,
it.
John. You're tapping that
Really?
black ass now. You're tapping that black ass now. You don't need her.
Dan, why would you say that? Dan, why would you say that?
This is what John hears every night. This is what John hears
So
every
now you
night.
gotta humiliate me. You gotta
Yeah.
humiliate me. Dan,
Made
that was
him-
not nice. You shouldn't have said that.
Made the guy
Dan-
live in a fucking car. You ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self.
I chose to live in the car. I chose to live in the
Get
car.
that ring back,
Worthless
John.
Fucking.
Yeah, that new
No,
woman you
Ray,
got,
that's
she's
the other
beautiful.
girl. That's the other
After
girl.
they
That's
yeah,
the other girl.
Get that ring back.
That new woman you got, John, is beautiful.
I know.
I saw
don't
the
think
pictures
John's
you
old.
showed.
She said you shouldn't talk to her like that.
Well,
Yeah,
get
your
that
new
ring
woman,
back.
John, is fucking hot
I am
as
still
fuck,
legally
man.
your wife. You know that.
Can we get that
She
ring
looks
back?
like a black version
We
of
need to get
Jennifer
back. We need to get
Lopez,
the ring
all up and down.
Oh, she.
See, this is what makes amateur hour. None of them know a good thing when they see it. Like, just read the fucking room. She's trying to talk. They've baited her into talking. And Solar just can't keep his fucking mouth shut. He just can't. Jeez.
He's better looking than Jennifer Lopez.
Give his ring back, cheap bastard.
This is just one side story. Never listen one side until you know the full story. Never judge the one person in one side. I advise you guys all. Never say anything until you know.
Okay, so you married him for a green card, huh? Get the fuck out of our country.
Don't say that, Dan.
Damn son. Fuck.
Go back to fucking
I
Pakistan.
want you to say something mean to me. Dan, Dan,
Fuck her, dude.
Dan, settle down.
You're living in a car, John.
Dan, you should have.
You're living in a fucking car. Tell her to go fuck herself.
Wow, you guys are hurting my ears.
Dan, that's mean. Come on, Dan. Come on.
Married, you used the guy. You married him for a green card.
That's not true. That's not true, Dan. That's not true. Huh?
I'm sorry.
Dan, that's kind of asshole. Come on.
Wow.
I wanted you to come humiliate me. Come on.
You wonder why I play computer games
You go
and
on
practice
social media and
Well,
tell
now
your
you
own
know.
stories, whatever you want
Now
to tell.
you know.
Because what you want to listen to.
Monotheism will rot your fucking brain, folks.
Go fucking make a painting of fucking something.
This proves it 100%.
All right.
Monotheism will rot your fucking
One
brain.
thing for sure, she can't get Osama bin Laden after you.
Run the fuck away from me. That's you go.
My friends killed him.
This right here proves it. That shit rots your brain, man. You know, come to Freedom Religion. We're a hell of a lot nicer and a hell of a lot safer. Trust me.
Yeah, Vaughn, will you make sure that your pagan gods don't send me to hell?
My pagan gods are handling my personal affairs. And
I know, but I haven't
handle other shit.
I've never done anything with Clay County or any child stuff or any of that. So
you
didn't mess with my family. You didn't mess
Jess,
with
can I
me.
ask
no,
you
I
something?
did not. I didn't. Absolutely did not have anything to do with that.
Now you know.
Did
Okay,
you-
Jess.
Jess, did your-
Right, hold on.
did your
Hold
husband
on.
really
Hold
die?
on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right, now, Jess. Now you just said you had nothing to do with it.
Yes,
So
you
you
are a
know
cheater.
damn good and well them trolls that are listening.
he's
They're
a cheater.
googling as fast as they can Google to find out if you did. You know they will.
I think I got
You know
John.
they will.
I know what about that?
They're googling right now to find them old videos.
You threw him out in the street, Vaughn.
And they'll find them. Believe me, they'll
Yeah,
find
you.
them. They'll post them on
I guess
YouTube.
maybe there might be one from like 10 years ago where I asked you if you threw a mouse.
Look at that.
Like
he lives in the
a
back.
mouse at Andrea. That was like in
Backseat of
vlog
his fucking
TV.
car because of
Well, I never actually threw the mouse.
No,
Because
that's all I ever
Okay.
said. And you can search all you want. You will never find.
It's not me doing it. It's going to be the trolls doing it. I'm not going to do shit.
Right.
I'm sitting here.
Right.
I'm just sitting here. I'm just telling you what the trolls do. 'Cause I know them too
I
well.
can't believe you guys
They're hunting down
ruined
for
that.
every fucking video they can find about you, and they will
Well,
not
you
stop
won't
until they
find
find
any.
something. I guarantee it. I know how they are.
They didn't shut the fuck up, Krista. I don't know why they didn't listen to her say that. I don't know why they're talking over.
John, did I cause trouble?
You
Probably
caused
that
massive
was-
trouble.
Yeah,
She
you
took-
can
she threw my-
admit
It's excellent
I'm lucky
video,
my
dude.
phone-
You
I'm
know it
lucky my
was.
phone didn't break.
Anyway, on the
I'm
bright
lucky-
side,
hold on,
I'm
I'm
making
talking.
flowers.
Deserved every
to fall out
fucking
for
bit
them.
of it.
Oh,
Beautiful.
no one can people fucking hear me or what? Holy shit!
I hear you now. I didn't hear you a minute ago, but I hear you
Holy
now.
shit! I'm lucky the phone dude that didn't break. She threw it across the parking lot. You
John,
didn't
you're
tell me
living in
that.
talking to your
fucking
wife.
McDonald's in the
I just figured you was
Middle of
busy
the night.
talking to your wife.
Man, I came in at a
wanted
really
it to be
bad time.
recorded and you were talking.
Yeah.
I wanted it recorded and you
well,
were
Abram,
talking. I don't know why
what do
you
you
didn't.
want me to
I don't know why you were
Yeah.
talking over it. Now you never know what she
This
said.
is a
I heard
totally
what she said.
dysfunctional group. Okay.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Such a lovely.
What's going on? What's going on, Underhaven? How's your day?
I'm doing all right, man.
Wait a minute. You got rid of Solar for Underhaven? Are you serious?
I think Solar left himself. I didn't boot him.
Okay.
He left, yeah. Are you doing all right, man? That was quite the altercation there.
Are you? How about you? I can barely hear you. It sounds like
Yeah, I can
you're
barely
yelling.
hear you. What the fuck?
1 second.
You got like a shitty microphone on.
No, he's just thousands of miles away from it. You got to bury it right like this. See how close my microphone is to my mouth? Yeah, that's where you got to have it.
Wrong, Mike. That sounds better.
Swallow
There
that
you
pill.
go. Much a little bit. That's a lot better.
Yeah, I don't sound like I'm talking out of an ass now.
There you go. Now when you
You
sound
like the part of the show where the ex-wife came on and started yelling at me?
No, I didn't like that. I didn't want to see that happen.
Dang, yeah.
Okay. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Give me the link. I got kicked out, he says.
Well, they didn't seem like they were fighting at first. It seems like they were just talking.
Yeah,
and then later it turned into a fight.
Well, what was Solar saying? The things that he was saying, she wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah, that kind of worked. That's what set it off, I think.
might have set it off. I don't know.
I was hoping that wouldn't have been on speakerphone, but
Where in the fuck are my guards? They're supposed to
I
be
was
up
trying to get her to publicly humiliate me, but she wouldn't do it.
I know you're just trying to have some fun, I guess. But
my guards at?
anyway, so
Guards
Vaughn, I did have a question for you. You said that tomorrow is going to be the day that you report Todd, right?
Yes, sir.
Toad.
If you know, depending upon what Clay County says, I mean, whatever Clay County says is what I'm going to do.
I mean, how would that even work though? Because I think you're both in one.
It's going to work. It's going to work. Okay, because you know, I mean, I've got my mother, my father are dead. My wife was institutionalized for 2 years, and my children were illegally adopted out and will never probably get to be back with me ever again.
Are you going to give them like the whole shebang?
So I've lost my entire fucking family. Then on top of that, they got the Frost to come down here from Ohio and steal my goddamn inheritance. And they almost stole the damn property out from underneath me. So yeah, I've had enough. I've had fucking enough. And the next person that calls down here and starts shit with Clay County, well, throw your fucking ass in prison. Fuck yes, I am.
You're gonna.
And I'm going to be able to do it too, because I can easily prove everything I just said. And I just throw motherfuckers in jail. I don't give a fuck anymore. You know, really and truly, in all seriousness, what I should have done the first day the trolls started on me, I should have got in that big black truck or that little black truck, I should say. Get in that little black truck out there, and I should have been knocking on somebody's door. That's what I should have done. I didn't do that, and now I regret it, because I got a funny feeling if I showed up at somebody's door and beat the shit out of one of these trolls, I got a funny feeling they would have left me the fuck alone after that.
Is wrong with this
But
fucking
hindsight's always 20/20.
We hear you, Solar.
And of course, that was 20 plus years ago when I was still, you know, pretty much physically fit. Obviously, now with lymphedema and a bad back and a hip going out, I can't do shit now.
Yeah,
But,
now there's Seculars like challenging you to a boxing match and all that. That's
right.
crazy.
Well, yeah. Isn't it funny? He wouldn't challenge me to a boxing match back when I was 40 years old and built like a big shit house with a goddamn six-pack. Isn't it funny? He never challenged me back then.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Are there any grasshoppers left, or are they gone? They're gone, right? Yeah, you've ate most of them. I did not. I had 5. Yeah, okay. Well, then there should be tons left. Yeah, I know they're gone. More than 5. You had 5 yesterday. You gave me a stack of them. That's like, other than that, I had like 2, so I had like total of 7.
No, I saw you sneaking a bunch.
I have, Shanny, I only eat 1 or 2 at a time. I don't take an entire roll.
I ate 1.
I have like.
You see how we're bickering over food?
Yeah, it's because it's not like in the house.
I don't starve you.
No, you don't.
I just want to have something to myself for once.
Something to yourself for once?
Yes! You got your peanut butter all to yourself. You have your granola bars all to yourself.
Oh my god, all of this peanut butter and granola bars.
I don't even ask for any of that, but you eat the less of mine, and I have to be okay with it.
Are you... Is this real?
I don't even ask for that stuff.
You can't chew this, and you don't like peanut butter much. You said yourself.
I know, but you can't let me have anything to myself. You have to eat everything. Everything. I can't have anything to myself.
This is insane.
Well, you can have your granola bars in your Jeff. Why can't I have something myself?
This is absolutely insane.
All right, folks.
We'll be right back after.
Well, we're going to be right back to this in a second. So, I didn't download anything. I got a couple options here to take a look at. So, I got the Rev and Shanny channel, and I also have Lolscow Productions, who actually edits the videos. So I haven't watched any of these. So I'm just kind of wondering which one. I want to get a Rev update because one of them, she supposedly answers the question when Rev is coming home. So maybe that's all I really care about at this moment. So let's see if she says anything here. And then we'll check out the latest stream. Oh, the bloody ads. Oh, the bloody ads. I forgot about that. Just do a little bit of this, folks. A little bit of that. Fill in some airtime if you don't mind thumbsing it up while we're waiting. And, okay. Alright, well, we got these goddamn fucking ads. Fuck you. I'm with Emo on this. Fuck you. Alright, let's see what's going on in the Rev verse. We got more Von Helton coming up. Alright.
Nothing I can do about this, man.
Tomorrow at 2 p.m. I hear. That's the word on the street. Tomorrow at 2 p.m.
I might have to restart my computer, guys. What's going on with my eyes? What? Yeah, I don't know who I'm threatening. Brian. Oh, yeah, he's an asshole. Yeah, I didn't watch the Cinnamon Toast Ken video. Oh, okay, Gabby. Thank you. I didn't watch that video. So Jason woke up this morning from the Seroquel and he's doing really good right now. He's not seeing or hearing things anymore. Jason is gonna be back on Friday. So just in a few days he's gonna be coming back. So he'll be coming back Friday. What's for dinner? I have no idea. I've been so tired today and just absolutely exhausted that I've been resting and sleeping the whole day. It's Baja Blast, Nicole. Maybe he just needed sleep. It may be. But they're hooking it up with a psychiatrist in our area and therapy in our area that deals with what he has. So is he gonna be on Ativan? Probably. It's not a nasty drug, T-Berry. You guys need to get offline for a while. They probably... My trolls definitely do. I mean, they're nuts. will not be taking his drugs. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Yup. They're letting him out in 5 days, man. Makes me happy. Hey, it's not my decision. And you need to stop telling people what to do, Diane. I look sad. It's because I'm tired. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, fuck you, Diane. Yeah, she seems thrilled that Rev's coming back.
Social worker, this isn't a long-term facility. He needs to be released. Okay. Guess her name? Janice. Or Victoria. The lamb was awful. Well, it's lamb. I don't like lamb, so I'm sorry. His insurance will cover a long term. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's so concerned about his health. She is scheming right now of trying to figure out a way to keep Rev locked up. As long as there's like a potential of him coming home, she thinks her ass is safe. The uncle won't throw them out. But if she can keep Rev locked up as long as possible, it's going to be fucking dinner every night. It's funny how she can cook now. And like there's food available. That's really interesting.
No, I don't want to be triggered. I hate watching videos about me. You're famous now? How does it feel? Nah. 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 I remember when I was little, I wanted to be famous and live in Paris. Now I don't anymore. Like, what happened to that childhood dream? Why did it get... I did talk to him. And he called me while I was sleeping, and I was like, like, I feel very brain dead today. In quite a fog. My knee is hurting really fucking bad.
Oh, no one cares. Okay, I don't want to sit here and listen to her just mouth breathe and complain. We'll watch a little bit of this edit over on Lulzcow Productions. There, I'll grab the link. Throw them a sub. No dead air, folks.
You know, people have bad days. Yesterday was a bad day. Today is not so much a bad day.
Folks.
Hello, my folks. How are you? It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a day. Jason's doing very good. Just want to let everyone know. He's doing excellent. He's going to be on 5 different medications, so he's going to be normal again, which is good. And I got a package today in the mail, and I have to say it's really good fucking shit that was sent to me in the mail. So thank you, Steezy. Thank you, Steezy. I appreciate it, Steezy. This is great stuff. It has D8, D9, D10, HHC, and THCP. Whatever the fuck that is. But I had 3 puffs, and I have to say, this is very nice stuff. It's very much like the Jedi Master of all, the cannabinoids. No, I'm not going to unbox it because, you know, YouTube is like, meh. I'm happy because I got a little medication. Anyway, I have no pills, so I've been going through a lot of withdrawals of my not having my Cymbalta, my Meloxicam. I'm starting to feel my GERD come back because I don't have my Omeprazole and then my gabapentin. Aloha, Rifa. How are you, dear? Yes. I heard strawberries and cream. That Salah isn't going to Thailand. That's awful. You know what? It's their life. You know what? I'm missing my husband. Foodie's missing her husband. It's really interesting how our stories somehow meet together. Anyway, I felt like hell until I got this. I just got this in the mail, this Steezy, man. It's so good. Jason's coming home. He's going to get let go at 8 a.m. So that means in the morning, I'm going to be greeted by my husband and a bag of my drugs. Because I'll tell you, I really need my Cymbalta and I really need a pack of cigarettes because I am on edge. No, he's not. They've regulated him, Strawberries.
So she's really happy to get those drugs. That's what I'm getting from this.
He's in Kuwait, Lacey, and she's in Thailand. Which is funny. Because last night, I was like, honey, I have a little bit of money. I have a question. I'm only going to do it if you want me to. Can I get some, like, Chinese or something to eat? Because I don't really have that much to eat in the house anymore. It's Delta, Mickey. It's hemp product. Thank you. Anyway. Where was I?
Yes, so you all caught it. She just said in the last video we watched that she will not be dipping into Rev's drugs. Almost offended that someone would ask that. And now she is absolutely full of glee when she found out the cocktail that he'll be on, that she can dip into it. And she is absolutely, it's okay that Rev's coming home now.
What was I talking about? Fuck, this is nice stuff. I already forgot. So, I did Bond Man. I did. I have a Steezy. You should know what that is. Oh, the Chinese food. Thank you. So, I was looking at the Chinese and I'm like, yeah, I could get my regular lo mein with some fried rice. But no, I was like, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going to have Thai food because I love Thai food. So, I forgot what it's called. But oh, gosh, let me look. I got my Thai salad that I like with a peanut sauce. It's so good. It's $1.99. I like. This place is so fucking cheap. This Thai place for foods. All right, I had that, and then I had something else. Oh, I had their spring rolls, and they gave me extra because I'm always like I'm a mukbanger, and they know it. So I got some spring rolls, and they were vegetable spring rolls, and they were so good.
Yeah, that's why they're shoveling you out like the end of the night, fucking the stuff they gotta by law throw in the garbage, right? But anyways, this is Shani just jacked up and all happy she's gonna be getting more drugs. Isn't it funny how well she eats and lives when Rev's not around? Almost looks like she had a shower, but I know that didn't happen. Her hair is still pretty greasy underneath, but
Not true, Justin. They're dumb. Anyway, It's not a baby carrot, but you know what, Jess? People lie. Anyway.
The pics are out there. Pictures don't lie, Shani. Ain't no Pringle can. All right, I think that's enough. That's enough. So we'll be waiting for Revs. I almost said Von Helton. Same difference. Really, it's all merging. We'll be waiting with bated breath for Rev's return. Now, folks, I wanted to share with you an update. Something that I didn't get to squeeze in there. We know that the dog has seen better time. Well, anyways, the dog situation, folks. I'm going to jump to that for a second.
What happened to Sissy?
Okay. This guy, I guess, was walking around in the property late at night. And
I mean now. What'd you do with her body?
She come out of the barn to see who it was. And as soon as she come out of the barn, we nailed her.
I'm asking, what did you do with Sissy's body?
It's still there.
It's still laying out there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Like a week later?
Yeah, it's still there. Well, what's left of it.
What are you talking about? Shots fired. Nats was saying there was shots fired at your.
What's left of it, folks? This lazy piece of shit.
Place a couple nights ago.
Yeah,
What's that?
killed my dog. Killed one of my dogs.
Which one?
Sissy. The sweetest one of all.
Sorry to hear that. Oh, you're sure it wasn't your neighbors, your new renters had nothing to do with it, right?
I don't think so.
Did you call the police on them?
No, that's funny.
You know, not to
Okay,
change the
so-
subject here, but didn't you have an intruder the other day, Vaughn?
Oh, that was like a week ago, dude. Where have you been?
That was last week. Where you been?
Oh well, shit. I guess it doesn't. I guess an intruder's no big deal if it's a week-old story.
Might as well fill him in because he's getting his cameras.
I mean,
extended
we're
out
on
there.
the computer, man. If shit ain't happening like yesterday or shit, it's moved on. We moved the fuck
Oh, so we're not going to talk about you had someone literally kill your dog? That's a huge story.
How are you going to move? How you going to? I mean, what do you expect me to do about it? I mean, what do you
Step
expect me to
one
do?
would be call the police and report it. I know they can't do anything, but at least you can have a report on record. So if they try again and you shoot them, you'll be covered. You know what I mean?
I think what I would like for them to do is give us the castle law. If Kentucky would give us the castle law, we'd be just fine.
But you didn't. You weren't out there though. What would you have done if the castle law?
Yeah,
was
I
there?
wasn't. Yeah, I
You weren't
wasn't.
out
I mean, she never had a chance. I mean, as soon as she come out of the barn to see what was going on, boom, nailed her right there at the door.
How do you know that?
Because her body's laying right at the door.
Well, she could have run back to the door.
No, because
No?
her body
Not
is
possible.
pointing. No.
So
her
you
body
didn't
is
report. Wait a
pointing.
minute. You still have to report
detail.
this on because someone shot an animal on your property.
Yeah,
I'm well
What-
aware of that.
Did
Like,
they?
you gotta report
You know what the
that.
police will say?
I'm
Hey,
not.
man,
They're not going to solve the case, obviously,
No,
but you
but-
have to report it so that the police are alert to the fact there's a lunatic running around shooting people, or shooting dogs.
Shooting dogs.
Well, yeah.
So now, if this guy shoots another dog, it's on you because you didn't report it.
What happened to Sissy?
Okay. This guy, I guess, was walking around in the property late at night, and
No, no,
I guess
I
she come
mean
out of the
now.
barn. She
What'd you
come
do
out
with
of
her
the
body?
barn. She come out of the barn to see who
Oh,
it
you buried
was,
it.
and as soon as she come out of the
You
barn,
buried
boom, we nailed her.
I'm asking, what did you do with Sissy's body?
It's still there.
It's still
It's
laying
still
out
there.
there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Like a week later?
Yeah, it's still there. Well,
Ooh.
what's left of it? It's still
Ooh.
there.
That's
I
morbid.
left it there.
Yes, yikes, dude. You need to get
I
that
left it
taken
there
care of.
because I didn't know what the
What is
fuck
a
to do.
warning to the other dogs?
I left it there because I didn't know what to do. I mean, you know,
That's-
we're talking about a huge dog here. We're not talking about, you know.
Well, it's a
Go on,
lot less
go
huge
on.
now. It's smaller
We've
now.
seen the dog on camera, Vaughn. It's not that big.
You could
It's
ask
not
one of your neighbors
much
too.
bigger and
to,
floppy and sharp.
bury it.
Ron, why are you too lazy? You can't bury a dead dog because I've got lymphedema in my feet and
Well,
legs.
he
I've
lives on
got
a
a back
rock,
going
too.
out,
You
and I
got-
got a hip going out.
And
Are
plus
you
you
gonna
live on a
volunteer to
rock.
come
You
down
can't
here and
dig
take
in
a
rock.
6-foot grave for that dog? You dumbass motherfucking troll. You ain't gonna do shit.
How are you? I tell you what you need to do, Vaughn. You need to go get you an old dirty blanket and put the rest of the dog in the blanket and then put it in your trash can.
Yeah, something like that. Just dispose
Or,
of it.
or at least get some topsoil and put it over the dog too.
You just sprinkle some potting soil on it. It'll be fine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can't be good to have a carcass, though.
Well, I mean, it probably doesn't stink
Well, you
anymore.
can't blame him. He can't bend down and pick up the dog.
Can't bend down and pick. Do you have any idea how much this dog weighs?
A lot less now.
I've seen the dog on camera.
Considering the fact that the doctor told me don't lift anything over than 5 pounds.
You forget. We saw these dogs on your porch. Remember, you did a video.
Yeah, when they was a lot younger years ago.
No. Recently.
Yeah. Those videos.
Well, wait a minute. But the dog's been dead for a week. It doesn't weigh the same as it did when it died.
No. Those videos that I showed John were from years ago. Them dogs is big dogs. They're huge. Why do you think I call them hellhounds? Because they're fucking huge.
Right. I agree with you. I'm agreeing that he was big, but he's been dead a week, so he's a lot less big now.
Well, maybe he's skeleton by now. You know, between the flies.
Oh no, that takes a long
That's
time.
Gruesome, vultures were circling overhead, so he's probably been ate by now.
I mean,
Well, you guys can't really blame him because he can't really bend down too.
I'm not blaming anybody, Cisco.
I'm not blaming. It's just a bad situation.
It is a bad situation.
Yeah.
She wasn't hurting nobody. She come outside to see who it was, and bam, he shoots her. Okay.
Still, even though it's a week old,
cold-blooded.
I still think you should let the cops know. Like, you know what I mean? Just let them know that someone came on your property at night.
I let them know that they took guns out of my house and they didn't even.
I understand you're frustrated. I'm not saying they're going to solve the case. I know they're not. I'm just saying for your protection, if you catch somebody, next week sneaking around on your lawn, if you have that report filed and you have to hurt this person, it'll help you. You know what I'm saying? It'll make it so like you had a reason to be afraid.
No, I don't think it'll help me with the shit.
So Vaughn, I didn't know you didn't leave the dog there for a week, but there's must be a company that you can call that'll come and take it if you can't bend down and stuff.
See, that's the thing. You want me to lift 100-pound dog, and me with a bad back, lymphedema in my feet and legs, and a hip going out. It's not fucking happening, people. Okay, it's just not fucking happening. That'd be pretty challenging. Dog, and not only that, but it's even heavier because it's bloated from being dead and shit, so it's going to be bloated, which means it's going to be even heavier. And so there's no way in hell I'm lifting that dog. Not by myself, at least.
Or buy some topsoil and, like I said, just spread it over, plant some flowers or something.
All right. So here's another little tidbit that I forgot to put in the playlist. Little 190 IQ going on here, folks. Let's check this out.
You know what Tim told me? Tim told me.
Oh, we're gonna see Tim in a minute.
He went when he lived over in London, or not London, but Somerset or someplace else. Before he went to London, he had a house. He was back on his taxes on his house, fucking several years behind on his taxes, and they never pulled a bunch of shit like this on him.
Well, here it's got to be paid right away, or they take it out from under.
That's because Stivers is paying people off to fuck with you. It's Stivers.
Exactly.
It's Stivers and the Frost family.
This is proof. If other people are not being harassed about their fucking taxes, and I am, then that proves conclusively that the Frost and Stivers are behind it. Absolutely, it does.
Vaughn, what about getting some of the $32 million back first to pay it?
Well, that's the thing. If Clay County paid me the money they owed me, I wouldn't have a problem. I mean, I'm owed $67,000 in back child support. I'm owed $73,000. I'm owed $73,000 for being illegally locked out of my double wide. And then, of course, the Frost stole $32 million worth of guns, documents, jewelry, lawn equipment, and what was the other one?
The war bonds.
War bonds. Thank you. Well,
and $100 bills.
That's documents. Treasury bills, certificates of deposit, war bonds, insurance policies,
and gold toilet paper.
Huh?
and gold toilet paper your mom had to wipe her
Yeah,
ass
there you
with.
go. That's it. But anyways, so yeah, you know, if Clay County would recover those things and give them back to me, wouldn't be a problem. I'd be able to pay my taxes. Remember, boys and girls, it was $5 million in $1,000 bills rolled up in mason jars right there in that fucking closet. I saw with my own eyes. I saw my mom's account where she had $4.3 million in her checking.
They did you wrong, Vaughn, man. The Frost family did you wrong, man.
Well, of course they did.
Remember, Vaughn, we added it up with interest. It's 48 billion, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
60
yeah,
billion.
If you go by the actual
28
value,
billion, that's more money than fucking China. Holy shit.
If you go,
China got more than that.
You can buy China with what they owe you.
If you go by what the value of those bills are, okay? Because I looked them up. I said, what is the value of a brand new 1929 $1,000 bill? And being said, they were valued anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 a piece.
Yeah,
each bill. All right, so how many $1,000 bills does it take to make $5 million? Google that shit. Figure it out. How many bills is that?
Remember, we figured out they were
How
worth
many
$18,000 to
$1,000
$20,000
bills is that?
That's a lot. It's
millions. I don't know.
How many $1,000 bills does it take to make $5 million? Come on, guys. You guys are the math whiz, not me.
Von Helton math is amazing. Wait till you hear this. This will be so fucking wrong.
Okay, we got it's $1,000 bill.
Yeah.
$1,000 bill.
To make $5 million, you said.
And we
determined they're worth 20,000 each.
Well, no, wait a minute.
I know how many. It's 25.
Let's see how do you do this? Let's see, 5 million.
5 million, 25 of
them. Let's see, 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 million. Yeah, 1,000 million. All right, so 5 million divided by 1,000. Yeah, I guess that would be it.
We determined they're worth 20,000 each. So to get 100,000, you got to do 5. Then to get 1 million, you got to multiply it times 10. So you have 50. So you'd have 250 of them, bro.
Okay, so that'd be
okay.
Well, according to this, I'd have 5,000. 5,000.
You said to get 5 million.
Well, now wait a minute. Okay, so now I've got
5,000. Divide 5 million by 20,000.
Okay, divide 5 million by wait, shit. Okay. 5 million. This is math, by the way.
6 zeros and 5.
Divided by what now?
Divided by 20,000. 20, comma 000.
Okay. That's 250. Yeah.
I told you that.
Okay.
I already knew as soon as you said
it. So it's 250 $1,000 bills. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now guess what? Each one of them $1,000 bills is worth anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 a piece. But if you take those to the bank and cash them in, the bank's only going to give you the face value of those bills. So when they took them to a bank and put them in the bank, they only got 5 million. When in fact,
wait a minute, Ron. Maybe they went to the grocery store and bought $500 worth of groceries and got 500 change.
Well, when in fact they're actually worth 10 to 20,000 a piece. See, this is why you don't let a 6th grader be in charge of your goddamn money. This is why.
Larry's great at math. He can add up to like 4 or 5, something like that.
Yeah, he can go. He can add.
Yeah, your numbers are kind of skewed a little bit, but yeah.
My 190 IQ had I don't know what happened on the math department. You know, I mean, I got everything else nailed, but when it comes to math, it's like.
Vaughn, there's no way you could be 190 IQ and be bad at math. It's impossible.
Yeah, no, that's where you're wrong. You don't understand what
deductive
an IQ
reasoning.
is.
Mathematics
We had this argument before. IQ is not based on how good you are at math or how good you are at science or any of that shit. IQ
is based on how stupid a person is, but go ahead.
No, listen. IQ is based on your peers. Okay, so let me explain. All right, when I was 5 years old, I was reading Shakespeare, I was reading science books, I was reading astronomy, astrology, archaeology. You know, those were the books I was reading as a 5-year-old. What do most 5-year-old kids read? They were reading Run,
Shit, I
Spot,
mean.
Run. They were literally reading Run, Spot, Run. I'm reading Shakespeare. Okay, so obviously they wanted to fucking know why in the hell I am reading Shakespeare when I should be reading Run, Spot, Run. So they took me into the room, they sat me down, they gave me a battery of questions. They asked, they did have me take a test, but I mean, that wasn't for the IQ. I don't think that was just to see what I knew. But and so they found out that I had, they come back and they told me you got a 190 IQ. Well, what
That's
does
why
that
the CIA
mean?
refuted
What
you out of
does
the
that mean?
army.
Hold on, I'm going to tell you what it means. Is that with me having a 190 IQ, that means that all the other 5-year-olds who were not able to read Shakespeare, not able to tell you the names of the dinosaurs, not able to tell you what the planets were called, those kids were, I was above them. Okay, so you start at 100. All right, that's where you start, is 100. Okay, and then they added 90 onto mine because I am way above in my reading comprehension and my ability to retain information and my ability to speak fluently. Okay, but it has nothing to do with fucking taking a damn math test.
It's
It
okay.
has nothing to do with it. Most
Nobody's
kids
saying, listen, Bob, nobody's ever saying you're stupid. I'm just saying that your math's not that good. That's all.
Well,
And
my
you
math,
admit to that. So.
I openly, I've admitted that all my life that I suck at
And
math.
dude, if you were reading Shakespeare at 5, that's pretty impressive because let me tell you something. I've never read Shakespeare. It sounds crazy to me, the weird shit they say.
Yeah, well, I loved it. I absolutely loved Shakespeare.
Quote something from Shakespeare, Vaughn. Let's hear it.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. That's one of them.
Listen to that. Wow.
Yeah. Like I said, man, I was reading this shit. I was speaking it. I could tell you the name of every fucking dinosaur. I could spell the name correctly. I used to be able to tell you anything you
but
wanted
dinosaurs
to know
aren't real, man.
I used to be able to tell you anything you wanted to know about space. I used to know the names of all the planets. I used to know the name of all the solar systems. I used to know the names of all the galaxies. I could tell you anything you wanted to fucking know. Of course,
Some guy
now,
down in my
as old as I am, I probably have forgotten more than most people learn in a lifetime.
All right, so those are a couple extra little tidbits over to the side. Let's get back into this. We're going to take a look at Tim. This infamous Tim that keeps getting talked about. So stay tuned, folks.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, you know what? I could call my ma while I'm up here. Hey, Ma! Get off the dang roof!
Did you notice? Did you notice behind me here? Can you see behind me?
No, I can't.
You can't. Well, anyway, it's clean.
Oh yeah, Tim did a good job. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't see no ice cream cups.
Yeah, everything's gone. Everything's cleaned up. Tim, come
So
out.
what do you pay Tim?
Tim, come out and cleaned.
So this is a guy who wants to raise kids, but has to get someone to come in to pick up ice cream cups that he throws to his dogs on the floor.
The house for me, which I appreciate very much.
How much you wanted?
He didn't want anything.
Oh, that's a good buddy, man, to have, man.
It is a good buddy to have. Yeah. He said as long as he gets to burn his trash too. I said, oh, fuck, I don't care. Burn your trash. So, but yeah.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, so
is
the
that
trolls
what you
are going to
guys
be
do?
very disappointed to find that my house is now spotless. They're going to
Man,
be very disappointed.
You needed Tim a year ago when those trolls came and made you pay $300 to fucking clean the house.
Yeah.
You needed Tim then, man.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. I ought to go to Clay County and say, now, look, y'all said if I kept my house clean, I wouldn't get my kids took away. But yet that's exactly what you did. And so I want reimbursed every time I paid somebody to clean this damn trailer. I want reimbursed for that shit. Is he a renter? Yes, he's one of my renters. Yes. Yes, he's one of my renters. He's got him a little trailer set down at the end of my property down there, and he just kind of hangs out. There it is, right there, just looking and say howdy.
What's going on, buddy?
What is this?
Oh
That
man,
is internet.
he's a nice looking beard right there.
That's internet, yeah.
I like the beard, man. You got a good looking.
What in the name of Charlie Manson is? Jeez.
Beard, man.
Yeah, he's working on his easy top beard, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. You know how this works.
Right there's the camera. You look right at them blue lights there. Oh, these are my monitors that shows me what I need to be seeing.
Okay, so this is a camera.
And there's the cameras there.
So we need to just that one.
We need two more. We got two more. We got to hook up, and then we're done.
Why ain't you getting no signal off that?
Because they ain't hooked up yet. They ain't hooked up yet. We got to hook them up.
We can plug them in.
Well, we got to have wires. We got to make sure we got the wires.
You got wire?
I think.
I'll go know that. How you doing there, son?
Hey, what's happening, buddy?
Where you from, my bub?
I'm from New York, man.
Huh?
I'm from New York.
He's in. Yeah. He's in New York.
Hell yeah.
You gotta do me a favor. You gotta do me a favor.
What's that?
You gotta make sure the frosts, man, are dealt with. We gotta get rid of them.
That's a fucked up ordeal, I tell you.
Yeah, I tell you what. All they've been doing is harass. All they've been doing is harassing Vaughn for years. Been harassing Vaughn.
Well, you know them son of a bitches is harassing other people too. I heard.
Oh, it's not just Vaughn. It's not just Vaughn. There's other people too.
Right. That son of a bitch. They're sneaky.
There's snakes in the grass.
They done some more building up in the holler.
So this is where Vaughn's getting his info from. This is Vaughn's source here, folks. The dude who looks like he was like hit in the face with a shovel after he was born, right? So oh my god, it's just hillbilly heaven here, folks. But this is where he's getting his info from. This is also the man that the Frosts have caught rummaging through their garbage bins and stealing stuff. I'm waiting for Todd had given a super chat or something. I'm waiting for it to come through. I don't know why it's not playing. I do appreciate it. I guess it's lagging. But let's move forward.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've been doing more work up there.
Well, of course. If you got $32 million, you can do all kinds of shit.
I made me a little trip, went over and peeked over the hill. they've been working up there. So I don't know what they're trying to do, but they're trying to do something up there.
They're scamming other people out of their money. That's what they're doing up there. They're scamming everyone out of their money.
They've got a fucking holler up there. I mean, a big section that should be his.
Belongs to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they are building shit left and right on it.
Do you want me to come? You want me to come down there and give them a New York treatment? I'll give them the New York treatment with some cement shoes. You know what I mean?
I tell you what, something got to be done.
Boy, wouldn't it be nice if the pasta eating boys would come back and square away something that they owe me and come down here and take care of business?
We need the Proud Boys. We need some Proud Boys.
Oh, back to the past eating boys. J-Dub's just trying to... Look at this guy. This guy is like squirrely enough, maybe, this dude. I'm just saying, this is not the guy that you should be baiting into this bullshit, J-Dubs.
Down there in Kentucky.
1, 2, how many we got on there?
I don't know why this thing is not reading up, so I'm just going to go ahead and read it. Where is the viewer activity? From Todd Malacote. The quote is, "Alas, poor Uric. I knew him, Horatio. Vaughn is always wrong." In fact, yes, Vaughn is always wrong, folks. That's one thing you can count on. Vaughn is he's wrong.
It holds 8, and we're 2 shy, so we're good.
2 shy.
Yeah, we're 2 shy. We got to hook the last 2 up, then we're done. Then we're good. But now, see, we got to have enough wiring to be able to go to the far side of that barn.
Yeah, we don't need this camera that's here on the front on that porch. We don't need it there. We need that son of a bitch out here on that barn.
Well, the extra one you mean.
Right, that's over the door right there.
Right, yeah.
That one needs to go out there.
Yeah, go on the back
and
side of the
I'm
barn.
hoping we got enough wire for that one.
That's going to be a lot of wire, bro. That's going to be a lot of wire. because you got to go from the back side of the house all the way down to the end. Now, you can see the porch here, but see, but it doesn't. But we ain't got no light back here. What we need is some light back here. If we had a light back here, we'd be all right. But we ain't got no light back here. We need a light back here burning. Maybe on that little house or something. If we had a light burning on that little house, we'd be all right. Because if we can get some light back here, I think we'd be all right.
This can on focus. Can you make that? Can you draw that up like bigger?
I don't know this software very well. Not yet. Yeah, I don't know that much about it. I'd have to read the manual. Literally.
What we need to do, we need to get in on this. And he might know how to do this.
No.
How the fuck adjust them in.
I'll look into it. Cups, what do you want?
Some way you can do it right on just using that computer like that.
Somehow, bundle in
how it works, but
Yeah, Vaughn, you gotta make Tim a burger by the Vaughn.
Yeah, this is the guy that loves the cooking, the best burgers ever. This is definitely not the guy I want casing out my security system. You know, there ain't much going on up there, but I can probably guess a couple of the thoughts that are running through his mind right now.
You gotta make some burgers.
I did. Tell him that burger I made for you.
Hey, by God, they're bomb. They're good.
Best burger in the business.
That's what he said. That's what you said, wasn't it?
By God, they are good.
He said it was the best burger he ever ate.
They're the best that there was.
I make good burgers, man. I do all right.
Well,
I make good burgers.
I tell you what I ate yesterday, and I never ate one of those. I ate a deer and a beaver with bacon ground in it and into a burger. That's the best goddamn burger I ever eaten in my fucking life.
Oh, wow.
Well, deer meat's good.
Beaver.
It was deer and beaver and bacon. Them bits and pieces.
Right.
And ground up.
Yeah, the bacon bits.
Yep. And they ground it. And that was the best fucking burger that you
Well,
ever
now,
had.
see, I can put bacon bits in my burgers, too.
You ever had gator? You ever had gator?
Yeah, I've eaten it. It's good.
Okay.
I lived there in Naples, Florida, and I lived down there. I eat it all the time. It was a little bit cheap.
Yeah.
And then when I went out to Colorado, I ate beaver and stuff up there.
Right.
But I ate some last night, some of the best I ever eaten in my life.
Well, I can put them bacon bits in any burger. Yeah, because you just buy. They come in a little glass bottle, and then you just. Put them in there.
That's all they done. They must have took him like probably a couple jars of it, and as he ground the meat, he must just pour it.
Just put it in there.
I, for one, can't wait for Vaughn to do what he's thinking, because guaranteed Vaughn's thinking about like the hard bacon bits that you get for salads and shit, and he uses frozen patties. So I folks.
Like I hit the best I ever eat. Okay. I'm gonna get out here and try to measure what we've got in cable. We're gonna have to have our camera. Right
We need something out there because
I've got some heavy duty that big.
How are we going?
Telephone wire.
What are we going to hang it on though? You got to have something to hang it on. You can't just let it swap it in the breeze. You got to have it hanging.
I'll put
you put a guide wire. Oh, do you?
I'll put a steel wire over, and then we'll take it to that steel wire.
Okay.
It won't get messed up.
Okay. All right.
We got plenty of camera on the front side.
Right.
But this here is good.
Now, see that blind side of the barn? That's over there. That's the one that's really bad. Because this camera here, this camera up here, at least you can get a little bit of a look-see on that side. But you got to have light over there. So we need a light on over there. But now this side of the barn over here, where Sissy was killed, see, I ain't got no way of seeing over there.
What about that? Killing his goddamn dog. That right there is fucked up.
That is messed up. She's a harmless. She's
that little dog didn't bother nobody.
No, she's a loving dog. She loved dog.
That little dog.
She come out to see what was going on, and she knows.
Geez, I wonder who, what stranger in the area is known to. Well, I shouldn't say stranger. He's well known. Let's say has a reputation for tiptoeing and digging through people's stuff, and who might be a suspect of killing the dog. I'm just throwing it out there.
Sooner got out of the barn, then bam, he shot her and killed her. Yeah, because I mean,
That's
her
messed
carcass
up.
is dead right there at the door. Right there at the door. See, she would slide underneath the door and come out to see what was going on, and as soon as she come out, boom, they got her. She never even got a chance.
Yes, that's right. Tim did call it out as a little dog. So, oh, Vaughn, your friends betray you.
Well, it is. It is.
What a tangled web we weave, folks.
You know, but no, it wasn't the batteries this time. They were actually explosive devices made to look like pagers, and apparently they even function like pagers temporarily. Damn, that's scary. You know, you buy an electronic item because you need it for work, and then all of a sudden, I mean, that's crazy, man. That's messed up. Because
And just today, and there was 20 killed and 300 injured.
See,
in a second attack.
Right. See, hospitals need those pagers. It's not like other places. Other places you might be able to get by without them, but hospitals need those things because they need to be able to contact people right fucking now. If you got somebody turning blue in your fucking bed in your fucking hospital bed there, you need somebody right fucking now. So you get on the pager and say, "Hey, I need somebody here stat. I got a patient turning blue," and so you have to have those pagers. You can't do without them, and so. Making them explode like that's pretty fucking sick and twisted, whoever did it. And I really don't care who did it, to be honest. But I mean, whoever did it is pretty sick and twisted because that's messed up. Hospitals got to have those damn things. They can't.
It makes me wonder how it happened.
Who knows?
They claim it was hackers, but I don't know how that would be possible.
Make the battery overload, like I said. If you could make the
region directly with the solar flare, then maybe that's why it's only happening in that specific location.
Yeah, well, like I said, we need more information. We don't have enough damn information. That's the problem.
Yeah, people don't really know the source. Some say it's hackers or terrorists, but I suspect it might be solar activity. You never know.
Right.
In Cisco's expert opinion,
yeah, which is why I'm keeping my iPhone away from me at the moment. Put that under my belt.
I imagine everybody's got their electronic devices very far away from them right about now.
Yeah, I ain't keeping it in my pocket. I think we only need to be concerned, though, if it starts happening in North America.
Extortion? I mean, trying to manipulate a person out of their goddamn property, I'd say is extortion, right?
Especially when he has no intention of actually buying the property to begin with.
Exactly. It's done for nefarious purposes, and that's what I tried to tell him. I said, you can't do that. You can't fucking do that, dude. And I got ignored. So, oh well. If the troopers show up and throw his ass in jail, then too bad, so sad. He shouldn't have done it. Should have listened to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that video so you can use it as evidence.
I don't get on here to hear myself talk. I get on here because I'm supposed to tell the truth. The gods admonish me to tell the truth. I represent them, and as such, I have to tell the truth. And so, if you go around messing around with shit you aren't supposed to be messing with, you're gonna get in trouble. Wow, what a shock! What an amazing thing that is, right? So I mean, you don't be, you're not supposed to be messing around with shit like that, dude. It's not cool.
I think he took the video down, but it still might be up on Nats's channel.
I don't know. I can always get it from the Google Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I forgot about that, did you, Toad? Yeah. I can get anything on a Google Wayback Machine. It's great stuff. It's the only good thing.
You, I'd call tomorrow.
It's the only good thing Google ever did, but because everything else is fucking evil as shit. But at least they did do a good job on the Google Wayback Machine. But anyway, yeah, I'm doing some more work on the Wisconsin. It was kind of threadbare, and so now I'm adding some shit, some more windows. I'm adding some flower beds, and
there's the link I sent you to the video.
Okay, thank you.
You can use it as evidence against him.
Yeah, because he had no reason to call there. I mean, when I say I went to the courthouse and I went to the clerk's office, that's exactly what I fucking mean. And that's what the woman told me. She said, if you got an extension, that means you're on a payment plan and nobody can touch you. Even if it was listed, even if it was listed for today, which it is not, but even if it was listed for today, and I made a payment on my shit per my extension, they can't touch me. Can't touch me. That's what she told me. But she said, you know, since your stuff isn't on the list, there ain't nobody going to buy it. Because what she told me, she said, you know, businesses that line up to buy these properties, they're logged well in advance, months in advance. You got to be logged in months in advance, registered with the state of Kentucky. You got to go through, you know, you got to jump through a whole bunch of hoops, see? You know, you can't, you know, see the trolls and Todd especially, they think they can just call up there and just buy my lien on my property and take my property over and we got Vaughn's property. It don't work that way. I took real estate law. It doesn't work that way. There's a lot of legal hoops you have to jump through in order to qualify to get the shit. And then, like I said, you have to be registered with the state of Kentucky. You have to be on file months in advance, months, not days, months in advance, not weeks, not days, months in advance. Okay, that's what she told me. She told me this. I already knew it, but you know, it's nice to get a backup. But she said that, you know, she reiterated it even. She said, you know, you're not on the list. And since you're not on the list, chances are you won't even show up to anybody, you know. But she said, the way she talked, there's only one company that's been registered and that buys these properties anyway. And she said, chances are, if you're not showing up on the list, they're not going to even be interested in your stuff. So she never elaborated on who this company was, and I never asked. And so that way I ain't going to blurt out their name if somebody would know who they were.
We'll see what this guy wants.
Huh?
We'll see what this guy wants.
At least give him a warning before you let me talk to him. Anyway, so Vaughn, can you explain to me how you think this is illegal? Because this is all like publicly available information. All he did was make a phone call.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. It's the intent. All right. The intent was to do malice. All right. You know, not only that, but it's fucking stalking. I mean, come on. It's fucking stalking. All right. You know, you know, it would be different if he was some kind of LLC that purchases property regularly. You know, like the lady told me in the clerk's office. If he, you know, if he was some kind of LLC company that purchases property as a matter of routine, and that they had been registered with the state of Kentucky for years, and they went and inquired about my property, that's legal, because that's part of their business protocol. Okay, but a lay person, a normal person, an average Joe, cannot just call in and say, "Hey, I want to know about such and such's property," because if the clerk is smart, they're going to hang the phone up in their ear.
Well, why would they have even like talked to him if it was illegal for them to give the information?
Well, that's my hope, is that they hung up in his damn ear. That's what I'm hoping.
I mean, the video's there if you want to watch it. I mean,
I'm going to go watch it, and then I'm going to call the Oklahoma State Police and have his ass arrested for invasion of privacy at minimum.
I mean, don't waste their time. Just watch the video. You'll see, like, they didn't give out any information that wouldn't be public already. I mean,
well, either way, he had no intention of buying the property.
Right, you watch the video. What does it say? Just tell me what it says.
I mean, I don't want to like abridge the entire fucking thing. I mean,
well, now wait a minute. You just said it was all public knowledge, so tell me what it said.
Okay, so he basically just asked a bunch of information about how functionally things work to see if there were any inconsistencies with what you were trying to claim.
Right.
He did manage to find out that you had at some point made a call to them because he went in there essentially, you know, just trying to see if the property was going to be if there's listings in the paper were legitimate or not. That was basically the gist of what he was trying to ask them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they basically said that they would have to require more like a signature or something in order to get more information.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. They were basically saying that you would have to either be local, and there's only been local people who have expressed interest so far, and that there's essentially more steps you'd have to fucking take. But I mean,
Correct.
it does seem like those listings were legitimate, you know.
Well, the listings, okay, the listings are legitimate, but they're old. That's the thing. They're old. They still got my mother's name on them. My mom's been deceased for, holy fuck, my mom's been dead for 3 goddamn years. Those listings are old. I mean, common sense will tell you that. And that's what I tried to tell his dunderhead ass. Them listings are old. My mom's been dead for 3 goddamn years. She died December of 2021. This is 2024, dumbass. She's been dead for 3 years. Them listings are old.
I think
They're
you should
old
bring up
listings.
I think you should bring up the video for yourself and see what the Clerk County's office has to say.
Well, I don't give a fuck what the Clerk County office say because I know what they told me.
I mean, you say that you're gonna like report this to the sheriff, so like
It's none. What part of it's none of his fucking business? Do you not understand? It's none of his fucking business what I do. It's none of his business to be prying into my business. Okay, that's invasion of privacy. It's stalking, and it's a goddamn crime. Now maybe it's not. Maybe he's not going to go to fucking Leavenworth, but he's going to still stand in front of a judge. He'll either have to pay a fine or he might spend a few nights in jail or both. But he's definitely going to have something done to him because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of people prying into my personal life. You don't have the right to pry into my personal life. There's nowhere in the Constitution says that a stranger can get into my shit. Nowhere. It's not there. I have a right to privacy. I have a right to be secure in my person. I have a right to redress grievances, but they ain't nowhere in there says you got a right to pry into my shit. It's not in the Constitution anywhere. It's not in the federal Constitution, and it's not in any state constitution. So yeah, I'm going to have his fucking ass put in front of a judge.
he hasn't used that information for anything malicious, and there's not really anything you could do with that information that's malicious. It was just clarifying confusions that have been had in the community, some among fucking trolls, some amongst yourself. Like, you should watch the video for yourself and see what was said before you get all pissed off, man. Like,
you understand that I don't go around prying into people's personal shit. You want to know why? Because I know it's illegal. That's why I don't do it. Because I know it's illegal. And he's going to find out it's illegal. He thinks he can get on the internet and do whatever the fuck he wants. Well, he's in for a big surprise because you can't.
I don't believe Todd actually did anything illegal. It can piss you off all you want that he's trying to figure out.
We'll leave that up to a judge, won't we? We'll leave that up to a judge.
I suppose so, but I do think that you should at least watch the video before you get all pissed off and threaten legal action on someone.
Well, maybe if he hadn't threatened to do it in the first place, I wouldn't have to do that. Wow, what a concept. If he hadn't threatened to do it in the first place, I wouldn't have to call the Oklahoma State Police and have his ass detained.
Fun. I think any lawyer would just, if they do like 5 or 10 minutes of research on Todd Mallick, will see that he's been trolling Vaughn the entire time.
For years.
But trolling isn't illegal. Like, you have to
it's
take trolling.
Whoa. What do you mean trolling isn't illegal? It's harassment.
It depends how far you fucking take it. Like,
well, holy shit, my
you can
mom
troll-
and dad are dead. My wife institutionalized.
That's not Todd's
My
fault,
kids
though.
are thousands of miles away from their daddy forever.
Todd had nothing to do with
y'all
that
fucked
shit.
with me pretty bad.
He associated with
nothing to do with
people
that
that
shit,
just-
man.
I don't give a fuck. He associated with the people that did. And he gave aid and comfort to the people that did.
Aid and comfort? Can you like define that to me? What do you
Google
mean
it.
by
Google it. Just Google it. I'm not gonna sit here and explain the law. I'm so sick of explaining the law.
Okay, have a good night.
Just fucking Google it. Just fucking Google it. Okay? Just fucking Google it. Aiding and abetting. Look that shit up. And yes, it's on the legal books, for fuck's sake. You guys, it ain't on the legal books. The fuck it ain't. Google it, goddammit. It's on the legal books.
He had his 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah, I mean, holy shit. Where do these people get off thinking they can do whatever they fucking want? No, you can't. You can't pry into somebody else's business. No, you fucking cannot. That's invasion of privacy, number one. And it's stalking, number two. When Secular Opinion called down to Hamilton, Ohio, my birth city, and started asking a bunch of shit about me, that's stalking. That is the very fucking definition of stalking. Okay? You can't do that shit. You just can't.
I strongly
do that
suggest
shit.
tomorrow morning you make some calls to his home state.
Huh?
Tomorrow morning, make some calls to his home state.
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to call the Oklahoma State Police and see what my options are. You bet your ass I am. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of people prying into my personal life. And Secular Opinion, I'm looking at you, fuck. Okay? I'm looking at all you goddamn trolls. You pry in my personal life, I'm going to call the state troopers in your state. I'm going to have them fucking come out and pay you a visit. And maybe it'll get up here to leave me the fuck alone. I think after killing my mom and dad, driving my wife insane, getting my kids taken away, getting my goddamn inheritance stolen, I think maybe you've done enough shit to me. Now it's time for me to shit on you. And I intend to do exactly that. Because I have the fucking police pounding on your fucking door every goddamn day if you start making videos about me, or you fucking talk about me, or you do anything about me. I have the goddamn troopers or the county mounties fucking at your door, pounding on your fucking door every goddamn day, just like you did CPS to me. And don't think I won't do it. Don't think I won't do it, motherfuckers, because I will. I will absolutely do it.
They're just trying to get you aggravated.
I don't give a fuck. I'll have them thrown in jail, or I'll at least have them questioned by the police. Guaranteed. And hopefully stand in front of a judge. But at least the police will be knocking on their goddamn door. You know, after about 4 or 5 complaints, the police will be out there in force. They get multiple complaints about a person. They don't just show up with one cruiser. They show up with about 3 or 4. And then they haul your ass away. Okay? So, you know, keep it up, fuckers. Keep it up. I'm done playing with you. I said I was done playing with you, and that's what I mean. You keep making hate videos about me. You keep fucking with my personal shit. I'm going to mess your day up. I'm going to have the police right there at your fucking doorstep. I don't care anymore. I mean, what the fuck have I got left to live for? Oh, yeah, I ain't got shit. I ain't got nothing. So I'm going to fucking make sure you ain't got nothing. Watch and see. This is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. The police will not even contact me. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Well, it's after hours right now. You'd have to call in the morning.
Mr. Pussy Ass Coward. Yeah,
You want me to turn the chat off?
No. No, let them say whatever the fuck they want. Because all they're doing at this point is incriminating themselves.
Well, you have yourself something to eat yet?
I went and got me a pizza from Town Market and had me 2 slices earlier. I really, since you brought it up, I really should have another couple slices because that.
Yeah, show me what that pizza looks like.
Huh?
Show me what that pizza looks like. Is it from like a pizza place or?
Yeah. It's made by Town Market locally. They make it fresh. They get the ingredients, they get the pie crust, and then they get they put the pepperoni in the sausage, and I get a meat lovers, so they put the pepperoni, the sausage, the beef, the ham, and the pepperoni and all that, and then I get mushrooms on it, and then I get extra cheese on it, and it turns out really good, man. It's a really good pizza. I love meat lovers pizza. That's what I go for. They got a breakfast pizza now. It's got sausage and eggs on it and shit. It's really good, man. Sausage, eggs, and cheese. It's really good.
Yeah, it sounds good. Just add bacon onto it.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's really good. I've never heard of a breakfast pizza before, but it's really good. I've had one. It tastes great. But yeah, let me get a couple of slices.
The guy 4 months to live.
Spicy chicken mara chow mein in there. Holy shit, that stuff lit me up, man. It's like, god damn. It's like, I was drinking like a gallon of water, man. Holy shit, that was hot. When it said spicy, buddy, it meant it. Holy shit.
Who are these guys that are coming in? Okay, I'll give them like 2 seconds.
Do you guys want to hear Todd's audio where he calls the county?
You can watch it later.
I'll watch it.
Oh,
I'll
you. Okay. Yeah, hang on a bit. It's gonna take a moment.
You want to play the audio one?
It's the 606 area code. I'm not calling a fake number or anything. I'm actually calling the clerk. We'll see if they'll answer the phone this time. I feel lucky. We'll get to the bottom of all this lien stuff. Good morning. I know it's a busy day for you, but I got a couple of questions about the sale that I need to clarify. I've got a representative coming down to buy some certificates today, and I need
No
to
intention
see
of
if
actually
a
buying
lot
it.
of 5 that I'm interested is still up for sale.
Okay, you just need to know if a tax bill's still up for sale.
Yes, it said on the website that some might not be, even though they're advertised, they might not be available for sale. So I've got some questions about the block I'm interested in.
Okay, do you have a bill number or anything?
Yeah, it's bills number 4910 to 4914. They're all under the name Alice Helton.
So 4910 to 4914, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, none of those have been paid, so they're still up for sale.
Okay. Is there a way you can give me a starting bid for all 5? What I'm looking at?
I can tell you what the total for those, but now I don't know all the fees they add for like everything back there.
I've got the amount that was in the paper and everything, but yeah, I was just curious about the fees, but that's okay. The executor of this estate has been saying that he got an extension. He's on a payment plan. Is that even a possibility? Do you guys do extensions on property taxes?
Hang on just one second, and I'll let you talk to Beverly. She just walked in. She'll
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
tell you.
Okay.
I'm not sure on all that.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, this is Beverly. What's your question?
Good morning, Beverly. I know it's a busy day, so I won't keep you long. I've got a block of 5 certificates I'm interested in. I've got a representative coming down to buy them this morning. But the
Did they register?
yeah, oh, they buy all over the state of Kentucky. They've been registered for years.
Well,
you know.
Those bills, and the only people that we had registered were some local people.
Oh, no kidding.
We didn't get registration from anybody besides some local people.
Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully he's got that worked out. I don't know. He may have another guy he's working with there. It's a big mess. But my question for you is it possible that someone got a tax extension and is on a payment plan and it's on there by mistake and not for sale? Because
yeah, that would be possible. If they had filed a payment plan, well, you know, you've got your other things that are on the protected list. And then I think the county attorney may have 4 people or something that had not completed their payment plans, but they had them almost complete, and they put those on the protected list as well. And I don't have a record. I talked to, she said that was on Alice Hilton, and I talked to her son yesterday. And he thought that he had a payment plan or an extension until the end of September. And there is no extension until the end of September. Everything had to be by September the 1st, and he had not paid any partial payments on it.
Okay.
I talked to him yesterday, and he said that he almost had it, and that he would come in and make some partials on them. And I said, well, we will need your payment plan because we can't take partials on, 2023 tax bills at this point without certification from the county attorney.
Okay.
And so I didn't talk to him. I think so yesterday. I mean, in person, he did walk in here yesterday, but I didn't talk to him. And he did not make any payments. So
that's what I'm thinking,
so I don't know if he didn't have his papers with him, or because he said, and I said, well, what does your papers say? This is when I was talking to him, and what do your papers say? Well, he couldn't find them. And so anyway.
Okay. Yeah, that was my concern because I was interested in those properties over there on Crane Creek, and I need to call my representative right after I get off with you and see what the deal is with him being registered in Clay.
Yeah, because I don't have anybody besides just there was I had 5 or 6 individuals that's here in the county, and we thought that was all, that we didn't have any you know, out of town third parties because we generally do. You know,
Right.
we have a company out of California, and we have one out of Florida that, you know, been buying a lot, not counting the ones that used to buy all the time, and they've not bought lately. But I thought it was odd that that one that we never got anything from them. But
Yeah. Okay. Well, very interesting. I know you're busy. I'm going to leave you alone. Thank you for helping me, and good luck with your sales morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye. Well, there you have it, folks. Lon, while he may have had a payment plan, he certainly they don't do extensions, but he didn't make any payments. He hasn't made any payments. You heard the first lady say, nope, there hadn't been any payment on those, so they're still available for sale. Vaughn's a liar, folks.
No, they're not for sale because they didn't show up on the fucking list, you dumbass. They didn't show up on the they were not on the list. They were not on the fucking list today. So no, they were not for sale. You're a dumbass, Todd. You're a fucking dumbass. They were not for sale today. The lady told me at the clerk's office they were not for sale. And she told you that I talked to her. So you fucking lied when you said I never went there, you lying fat fuck. You said I never went there. Well, she just told you over the phone that I was there in person. Now, I didn't make a payment because I only had $500 on me, and I needed that to pay my goddamn bills. But she told you to your face on the phone that I was there in person at the clerk's office. I also was at the courthouse as well. Remember, boys and girls, my property is still listed as an estate through the district court.
Did he even call the correct place, or?
No, he called the right place. She said I'd been there. She said I went there in person. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether there's been payments or not. It wasn't up for sale today. Because if it was, somebody would have bought it, you fucking moron. Nobody bought it. Why? Because it wasn't for sale today. Wow, what a shock.
It was an old ad that
It was an
they're
old
using.
ad when my mom was still alive. I keep telling you that. And you keep ignoring it.
Either way, definitely make some calls tomorrow morning to his home state.
Yeah, we're going to be making some phone calls to your
Make
home.
sure he has a really nice day
We're
tomorrow.
Okay, first of all, you just lied to that woman, said you had business in Kentucky, which you do not, you lying fuck. You also lied and said that you represented a company that bought properties. You do not, you lying fuck. Okay, so I'm calling the Oklahoma State Police. I'm going to have your fucking ass arrested. Okay. First of all, you can't represent people in real estate. You can't do that. That's illegal. All right, that's fucking illegal. I don't give a fuck how you justify it in your stupid little squirrel running mind. You're not a fucking LLC, bitch. You're not an LLC, Todd. No, you're fucking not. You're a goddamn, well, you was a school teacher. Now you work in fucking AutoZone. Okay. And when I tell them up at the courthouse that you're fucking working at an AutoZone and that you're not a representative of an LLC, that's going to be the end of that shit right there.
Well, anything else to add? Because I'm gonna cut it off. It seems to just be trolls tonight.
Don't have to be an LLC. Well, you might want to look that shit up, huh? You heard what the lady said. You have to be there. You have to be registered months in advance, and you have to be local to the state of Kentucky. She told you that, Todd, over the goddamn telephone. So you only hear what you want to hear. You didn't hear what the woman actually said. Yes. Turn off the fucking chat. These people are dumbasses. These people
Yeah,
are
well, I was actually gonna think about ending the
Hear
stream
what
for
the woman
tonight.
said. The woman said 3 times. The woman said that you have to be a local in the state of Kentucky. You can't just fucking sit there and call up and say, I'm going to buy people's shit. You can't do that. You have to be registered in advance, months in advance even, is what I was told. You have to be a local representative in the state of Kentucky. And you have to be somebody that they fucking know. Now, she could have shined on Todd because she didn't know who the fuck he was. Okay, she could have told him anything, really. And he would have bought it because she's there. But see, I told these people, I said that Todd would be calling. They already knew in advance you were calling, Todd. I don't know if you were aware of that, but they did. I told the lady at the desk, I said, there's going to be people calling here trying to steal this property, or at least try to, find out information. So they already knew you were calling, Todd. Oh, yeah, they did. Sucks to be you, motherfucker. Like I said, I'm going to be calling the authorities tomorrow. Okay? This is bullshit. You don't have a right to interfere in my personal business. No, you do not. No, you do not. And unless you come up with an LLC or some other kind of real estate business apparatus, your ass goes to jail because you told that woman that you're a representative of such. I heard the video. You played the video for me, you dumbass motherfucker. And now I got a copy of it. Thanks to Cisco giving me the link, I now have a copy of it. And so you try to backpedal, that ain't going to work because I got a copy of the damn video. And so when you get brought up on charges of racketeering and criminal defamation and various whatever else the lawyers can find, then I guess you'll realize you shouldn't have fucked with me, right? You don't fuck with people's real estate, okay? Real estate is big money. You don't fuck with that, okay? Clay County is going to take that very seriously. So is the authorities. And since you're in another state, that brings in the FBI, doesn't it? Or are you going to laugh about that too, Toad? The FBI gets involved. You're in another state, motherfucker. That makes it federal. Hadn't thought about that, had you? No, you didn't.
All right, let's end the stream for tonight. It's all just trolls.
Well, of course it is.
I'll talk to you in a day or two.
All right, bud.
All right, see ya.
Yep.
Folks, and that brings us to an end for tonight. I guess that's where we're going to cap it off. And we'll have to get caught up with some there's some Cyrax stuff going down. He was naked jumping around on Marty's stream. He was live tonight, I think. I don't know. I have to check it all out. We'll get caught up with all that stuff. We'll definitely be keeping our eyes and ears open for Rev's return and how long the medication actually lasts with Shandy milking off it. So we'll, and there's still much more to come from Von Helton, I'm sure. So until next time, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Please thumbs it up, and let's leave on a high note, folks. You knew it was coming at some point. Just embrace it. Have a good night. Better tomorrow.
I'm a hot dog.